Yeah, good. My boy JJ. Oh, great. We are now live. That's cool. People can just interact and watch it. I can't hear anything from over there. Is there?
Oh,
I can't really hear.
hello there, Vita. There you go.
Whoa.
There's a bit of a lag, but 30
Oh.
seconds. Not now.
All right.
Sorry, there's just a bit of a lag going between them.
No, you're fine.
I can't hear. You can hear her.
Can you hear me? Hold on, let me. How about now?
No, I think we're good. They can't hear us.
No, it's weird. I can hear
We're
them.
adjusting. We're having technical difficulties at this moment. Please stand by.
Always. It wouldn't be a bulletproof event. if we don't have
Operator
technical-
standing by.
Sometimes my computer would like freeze, conk out.
That's cool. That's pretty cool.
All right, guys. So she's at the moment signing some
Children of the Atom.
Children of the Atom with CGC witness. Yeah. Right. Okay, let me start giving you stuff.
Is there like a
Yeah, what's up?
comments? Here we go. Comments. Okay. All right. I see comments now. Oh, that's cool.
Yes, a little loud.
It's still like,
We can't hear her.
oh, Alan Wong seems to be there.
Can you hear me? Can anyone hear me?
Okay. Vita, let me ask you a question. Two questions.
All right. Two
One,
questions.
Not yet. It's a little low.
it's a little low.
I'll make this a little louder. Can you hear them?
Yeah, I can hear them.
Here's my first question. Share with us about that owl tat on your right shoulder.
Oh, how did he know?
I walked in with my owl showing.
Okay. Guns.
With my-
Guns blazing.
All right. Guns blazing. That's right. Owls are like my favorite bird, and they represent wisdom. They are the animal of Athena, the goddess Athena, and I desperately need wisdom very, very badly. So I thought that if I tattooed the owl on myself, I would always have a little wisdom on my shoulder. That's the explanation for that. I also have, I can't show you now, but I have a tattoo of a raven here for memory, because I have terrible memory. So hoping that helps. Darius is trying to make out with the camera. That's funny.
Okay, here's the second question. How is it that you're able to write for these different stories with different characters and still keep your one mind together?
Oh, I don't. I lose it all the time. No, it's all time management. I don't write different things on different days, so I tend to do Children of the Atom one day and then Static another day, so that I can keep them separate. Yeah.
I was they're trying to make out with the camera.
Back up a little. Johnny's on. Johnny D's here. Oh, what? Wow, Johnny, what's going on, buddy? Johnny D's on the line. Nice. Okay, so sound is fine, guys.
You can hear her though.
You can hear?
There's no volume.
Oh, they're gonna fix the volume. Let me see if anybody. Hey,
They said that
Ramon.
they could hear us. so-
Okay, they could hear us. Okay.
Okay, cool.
All right, so let's see. I see Tariq, Ella Silver. I'm gonna do a little shout out. Pablo, I see. Hey, Masal. So actually, our 100th auction is tomorrow, which is Friday.
But on
This
the
is just
volume,
hey, Joe. Joe Green, what's going on? Adam, I see you.
Hey,
Ernie, what's going on?
so many
Johnny
people.
Designs. Oh, he's
I'm
working on
ready. My brother from under the mud.
audio.
This guy,
Okay.
he's breaking into the industry.
Yeah.
He's right. Like I've never, seen somebody. I'm calling him the next Frank Miller.
Oh my God. High praise, high praise.
Vita, this guy just blew me away.
That's awesome.
And he's a first time, right? First
You
time
know,
ever.
that's huge coming from Hank. So,
So let's see. Hey Buzz, no, he's stuck on the train. He's so big, the train stopped. Hey Mello, what's going on?
he'll be here. He'll be here. I
Oh,
know
yeah.
he will. I know he will. He ain't giving up.
I think he's pulling the train now. That's what is going on.
He's a strong guy. Listen.
Yeah, right? Okay, let me see. I'm gonna have. They can't hear? Is that what it is?
I don't think they can hear, but I think that the people commenting can hear
You're in
it.
the crib? Oh, they came down, you locked down at the crib. Okay, man. I just thought I'd
It's very, very sweet.
And Wilson.
I don't know.
Yeah.
In the chat,
Catch on the feed now. It's on the feed now.
to answer questions while I'm just hanging out.
Yes.
I haven't been in
buddy,
this
okay?
room for 2 years. That's how long it's been. I'm very honored.
Okay.
Yes, well,
Actually, you know what? Let me set it up here.
I'm interested in this other camera. You're having a journey.
Okay.
I'll be here this time until 6 p.m. I know last time it was a quicker signing. I'm
All
sorry
right,
about that.
Sam. You have a good. All right,
I'll be
man.
here
You
till
have a
6,
good
and I
one.
know
All right?
that Cross will get here at some point.
You're welcome, Sam. Later. There we go.
I'm gonna ask Hank if I can pay for these two. I am not
I'm trying different angles here. Sorry, guys.
Oh my God.
Someone said I tried to make
I'm gonna ask him.
You know who it was. He got jealous, see?
Hold on, I think I got questions now. Questions now. So it says, Ramon says, Vita, where did you grow up and what are your inspirations? All right. Well, I grew up in Houston. I am
What's
from
up, partner? How you doing?
Born and raised up until recently, where I had to move to Brooklyn. Well, I lived in the Bronx for a while, which is great. Because I was priced out of my neighborhood. You know how that is. And what are my inspirations? That's right. Luis, what's up? What are my inspirations? I mean, everything around me, I think. I try to bring as much value as possible. I think that all creators do, whether you're a writer or a visual artist or a singer or even an actor. Like, I think everyone tries to bring themselves into what they're doing. Just to, I think it helps make it meaningful for people who are able to connect to a singer or even an actor. So, all right, well, I will turn down my volume with this volume.
Too loud?
Yeah, they said it's too loud. It's distorting. The other one is distorting the. I don't know where.
You got it? Something on the top button.
Yeah. All right, it seemed to work.
Let's try that.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, they can hear you. I don't know if they the other party. Let's see.
Camera 2 is cut. Is that good, y'all? I'm terrible with technology, so
What do you need?
I don't know if they much better. Okay, yes, they can hear me. Much. Much better. Okay, cool. It was distracting for me too. Awesome. So yeah, as I was saying, I was born and bred New York City, Lower East Side. I live in Brooklyn now, which is really awesome. That means that I can come and hang out with Hank. And my inspiration is just everything that I've been through, really. I think that bringing yourself to your work makes it authentic and makes it easier to relate to and connect to. So I try and do that as much as possible. And it seems to be working. You know what I mean? So yeah, that was a good question though.
All right, so I got
Oh.
clients, books, and we get started, right?
Your book.
Do we?
Yeah.
These are our books.
Adam asks, so am I taking over X-Men? He heard that Hickman is pursuing other options. I am not taking over X-Men. Jerry Duggan has just taken over the main X title, and I'm having a great time reading those. So I'm very happy to be just in the room writing New Mutants, hanging out with all these cool people. So yeah. Oh no, I busted my.
Oh no,
my
I
glove.
have
Sorry.
another one. Should I give you another glove?
Nah, sorry. Recently, Pablo, thank you for that question. Adam, rather, thank you for that question. And Pablo, I see your question. Any coming projects? Recently, it was announced that I was co-writing Nubia and the Amazons with Stephanie Williams, and the book is being drawn by Alita Martinez, who is incredible. Well, thank you, William. I am working with DC. I'm currently doing Static over there, and also Nubia, which is really exciting. Although, as I always say, Nubia is mostly Steph. I'm co-planning and working out a lot of the kinks, but Steph has really stepped forward and is writing the scripts and doing revision stuff. So I'm really, really proud of her on that one. So definitely check that one out. And anything else she does, she's really incredible. So yeah, I love both Marvel and DC, so I'm happy to be at both. Oh, awesome. Oh, you're in the Heights. All right, cool. Yeah, Aletha's the best. She's incredible. She works on multiple books and while youth at SVA. So bananas. Oscar says that you have to pick a superpower and I get to pick your weakness. So superpower. That's a good one. Well, I mean, his superpower is never needing to sleep and never aging, I think. Right? He keeps talking about friends that he has in the industry for 30 years, and I'm like, Hank, how is that possible? How is that possible? Good question, Mello. I am trying to develop a couple of creator-owned things. I really love doing, indie stuff. It's really, really satisfying. Both work for hire and indie stuff is very satisfying. So don't, I'm not saying that either one is not, but I've been working mostly on superhero stuff right now, so I would love to kind of bring in some of my independent stuff as well. So yeah, I got a couple of things on the, in the works. Hopefully, I'll be able to talk about those soon. But yeah, keep an eye out for sure.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah, of course. You have to pick a superpower though. Look.
I have to pick a superpower.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my weakness. Okay.
I get to choose your weakness. Yeah.
My superpower will be start my auctions on time because I'm I don't know what it is. I just can't start it on time. I'm always 20 minutes late. So they called it Hank Standard Time.
Hank Standard Time. That's funny. Your weakness is that they would run late. You wouldn't be able to, you would never leave.
Right.
Just 24-hour auction.
Oh my God, that'd be my nightmare. That'd be a nightmare.
That's why it's a weakness.
On this one, would you like to sign by here, by the disc?
Yes, definitely.
What about here?
I've been signing usually in the corner because I use a metallic here.
Okay. For these, can you all sign it in gold?
Yeah, I can do gold. Yeah.
I'm gonna lay them out. So when Chris comes, we'll have everything done.
We'll be ready.
We'll be ready, yeah.
Randy asks, what was the inspiration behind the new Static series? That was it's kind of a really collaborative project between Reggie and Dennis and myself and Nick and Cross.
Hey, can you? Oh, I'm sorry about that. Can you tell Hayden?
So
that's the question where the camera is.
The inspirations are, what has come before, but also trying to bring kind of that same core feeling of the character and of that world into a more contemporary setting, a contemporary time, to kind of update the things that are in conversation, you know, with in the book. So, you know, when Static first came out in the 90s, the book was about the perception of, you know,
I did a couple.
Black people as gangbangers and all that kind of stuff, and how, you know, that was something that was pushed upon the community and how them, which is a really important conversation. And so we wanted to kind of update that a little and talk about the things that are happening now, and are happening now, now. That was a good question. I'll do my best. Those are big. Do is hope that wherever McDuffie is. Oscar says that connection.
Connection up.
That's really funny. Auction since he has a yeah, he's
Uncle Bellingham pronunciation would be my other superpower.
that's good. That's good. That's really good.
I butcher everybody's name.
You know what? I can't spell. That's my secret. Is that I'm a terrible speller, but that's fine because spell check exists. As
Right.
do my editors, but
Yeah.
spell check is that first line of defense against me.
Yeah, I still can't get there and there.
Oh, man. Then and then is really hard because like we pronounce it like then and then. Like we don't like, at least when I was growing up, it was the same word. Like, you know what I mean? So
Yep.
when I discovered that it was two different things, I was shocked.
Yep.
Shocked.
I can't blow.
Hernan says, pay your internet bill. Yes, that's right. Grammarly is our friend. That's 100% right. I'm very interested in all of these new kind of like programs to help people who, like me, absolutely failed out of high school. Don't worry, I took the GED and I got a perfect score. It's not about that. High school was just whack. But am I gonna participate in DC Fandom?
Yeah.
I think I may have recorded a panel for that. Some of those are live and some of those are pre-recorded, so I could never remember which is which. And I tend to say yes to a lot of panels and a lot of stuff, so maybe I'll be there. Is there any other series I would like to give my input on, or a twist to a character that I would love to add? I say this all the time. Literally, whenever people answer or ask me this question, I would love to write a Renee Montoya question series. I would love it. She's my favorite of all time, and I feel like it's been a while, and she definitely deserves her own, hard-boiled noir series. I was really happy. The 80s question is getting like an omnibus. I'm losing it. I can't wait. My wife's gonna be very upset at the size of the comic that I brought. But yeah, I love the question. Absolutely would love to do something with the question. We had Hooked on Phonics. I remember those commercials. I remember those Hooked on Phonics commercials. They did not work for me. You know what I had? I had Muzzy. Muzzy was a language program that you sent away for and you got like video cassettes for. That was amazing. They should bring that back. That was the best way to learn language. I had it like in French and Spanish and English.
How old are you?
I'm 36.
36. Okay, you know.
The mask makes me look young. You're so quick. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm trying to be efficient.
You have that retail experience.
Oh yeah.
Any language I would like to learn? I would love to learn Mandarin, and I would love to, which is like the hardest language to learn. And I would love to learn Italian, which is very close to like Spanish, and I speak Spanish, but they're not the same. Like they're not the same language, y'all. I know a little bit of French, enough to like kind of get by as a tourist. and Spanish, conversational Spanish I can do. I can't read it. I'm illiterate in Spanish. According to the internet, I'm barely literate in English, so fair enough. But I'm definitely not able to read Spanish. That is something that I'm working on too, though, because my mom not only is from Puerto Rico, like came from the island, but also was a Spanish teacher. So that is shameful that I don't know how to read Spanish.
You're the witness. Yeah. Can you check this? I think.
Hank is having me sign a bunch of really cool stuff. A lot of Children of the Atom. We have Livewire back here, Livewire number ones, which is really cool.
Some of them are signed.
Marvel Voices Pride. So if any of that stuff interests you, Hank is definitely gonna have it. That's really cool. Yeah. Thanks for the questions. Keep them coming if you want, guys. Thank you for keeping me company. This is really awesome.
And you're safe.
And it's safe, which is great because I have some health concerns, so I need to be very safe. Do you have another black?
Oh yeah. Joe wants to do
Take black. I don't know if this is gonna work.
Oh, I love listen. That looks like it. That's good.
Joe wants to have something called the convention services. Called what is it called?
Oh yeah, this looks
Con man.
Smooth like butter.
Con man. He wants to.
I don't know if Hank has any Morbius left. I did sign a bunch of them. I think the last time I was here.
Yeah. I'm all gone.
I loved working on that series. That was one of my favorites.
Oh, Randy's in the store.
Well, fair enough. This is easier. It's hard to hear through the other camera, so 100% this is easier.
Yeah. But now they can hear. Now we set up the speaker. Yeah, now they can hear clearly.
Oh, awesome.
I think everybody's camera shy. They want to ask questions, but they're so nervous.
Don't be nervous. I know that it's live, right? But everyone's really cool. Everyone who hangs out in Bulletproof or on their social media is always cool. So don't.
You're too nice.
Don't be nervous. I would not lie. You do not pay me to lie. Paying me to lie is very expensive. No one has afforded it yet. So.
Is Elijah out there? Elijah, I need you by the camera.
Yo.
He has a great question.
Zombie would be great. Blood Syndicate would be great. Love that. You get nervous because Hank is here. That's funny. What's my most prized comic book? I have a signed copy of the last issue of Strangers in Paradise that I got signed at the like rap party that they threw at the Poorhouse, which I think is gone now in New York. There was like live music, all this stuff, and that is very important to me because that book saved my life.
Voices.
That book saved my life.
Really?
Yep. There are a few books that literally saved my life, and that is one of them. I am forever grateful to Terry Moore and to that book for giving me so much in the moment that I needed it the most. So yeah, that's my prize comic book. Nobody wants a roundhouse from Hank. That's right. That's true. That's right.
Actually, I'm for my 100th auction, which is tomorrow. I'm gonna be doing. You're
gonna roundhouse kick me.
Roundhouse somebody. I'm gonna kick an egg roll out of somebody's face.
You know what? I'm gonna tune in. I gotta tune in for that.
You know what? You gotta give me a grade. Like the Olympics. You gotta hang up.
10.0. That's right.
5 for technique, 6 for.
If you can manage to kick it out of somebody's mouth without hitting them, automatic 10.
Automatic 10. Right.
Automatic 10. That's really funny.
You've been doing that bottle cap thing.
Oh yeah. Is that still a thing?
Yeah, that's still a thing.
Still on TikTok. Still a thing. Shameless plug from Hank.
That's right.
Listen.
Shameless plug.
Listen, he has a business to run. This is a community space. You gotta make sure people know where to go. Because otherwise, I mean, rent's expensive here, y'all.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, man.
Hey.
My landlord just raised my rent during the pandemic.
Again?
Insane.
During the pandemic.
Actually, I have more of those too.
That is a good question. How long is my run on Static? The first arc is 6 issues. And if people like it, then it will continue. And if it is wrapped up and people are satisfied with just that story, then it will only be 6 issues. So that's really up to the people that buy comics. This one is always so.
Let me get you another. You have another black?
No, this is
Oh, the gloss.
yeah. I hate to do it. Just yeah. Do you want black or
Gold?
gold? I could do gold. Hank likes gold.
Yeah.
Oh, smooth like butter. You see that?
Oh, is it?
Oh,
yeah.
my
Come
god,
on, nice.
that's
Look at that.
gorgeous.
We gotta charge extra for that one.
It's the only one you have. So
Uh-oh.
can I buy these off of you?
No, just
I
take
have
them.
not
Just take
seen
them.
these.
Just take them. All right, I'll put them back.
The Bernard Chang.
So these aren't gonna be signed, right?
No, those are signed. All the prize is
I'll sign them.
hers.
Yeah. I'll definitely sign
The
them.
other ones,
The karma story was mine.
all the
Actually.
prizes are hers, but not the
Watch me struggle with my
legacy
glove, y'all.
all the prizes.
I agree, Oscar. I 100% agree. I mean, that book, the original one, was so incredibly important. I mean, it's FUBU, right? It was for us, by us. Like, that was incredible. That was bananas. Oh yeah, thank you.
I don't want to just lose them. You know what? Let me. I have
Yeah,
some
static
people waiting,
is
so let's.
incredibly important.
Let me get the.
Yeah. Let me
fans
do
up
those
one by
first.
one.
Yeah, absolutely. This one too. They don't send me.
Yeah, they
variants.
don't. Oh
No
man,
variants.
that's horrible.
You see those?
Okay, here it is. One of your biggest fans,
Oh,
Spencer Ackerman.
hey.
Spencer Ackerman.
Mess her up 2-1.
Mess her up. Oh, nice. All right, let's do this first.
I have no idea about the static
Okay.
movie. That is a
Okay.
good question.
Okay.
I'm just excited for it to be a thing in the universe. I have not been asked to be a part of it, but you know, if that's something that's possible, I will definitely try and throw my hat in the ring. You know, comics as well as movies and TV are equally important. Oh wow,
Much better. Wow.
now it's just me. So this is Spencer.
Yeah, there's all Spencers.
Should I sign it or the name?
Just
Just
sign. You just sign. This is here.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
okay.
yeah.
Again,
Oh, that's fine. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
No, don't be.
Where do I sign this bad boy? I'm sorry. Right here next to Warlock, my main man. I love Warlock.
Yeah, Warlock. I remember the first appearance of
Warlock.
Warlock. The first new mutant. Was it
It's 30
was it
something.
18?
Oh no, you're right. It was
Was it 18?
19, 18,
18, 19, yeah.
It was during the Demon Bear, right?
Yeah,
like he
Demon
was
Bear,
like
yeah.
30 something.
No, I thought he was
That's
going to be a
when
bigger
Cavage came out.
character, but he never really blew up. Not yet, anyway.
Listen, Warlock's the man. Don't you
Let it
worry
try.
about that.
Yeah, I'm gonna try.
We're trying our best. We're trying to. Wow, he has the whole run. That's awesome.
Yeah.
These covers are so gorgeous. Christian Ward did a bunch of covers for this New Mutant run, and then Martin Simmons is doing a bunch of them now. And that man,
Hey, Spencer's still there?
both of those gentlemen are absolutely incredible. Spencer's.
You can't get
Yeah, those are this one.
Yeah, that's you got that Spencer's?
Yeah, those are.
Oh, here.
You know what? He worked at a comic book shop too. He knows.
Yeah.
He knows. He's got this. Trust in Joe.
Try to get everything done right.
Yes. Make sure you hands out.
Oh, wait, there's a couple ones.
Let's see what else. I see Darius one. It's nice and cool in here, I think. But then again, I like it when it's warm, so I'm a bad judge of character on that.
It's brutal outside today.
Yeah, it's brutal outside.
Yeah.
Any chance of me tackling America Chavez? Hey, I love America. I'm not sure if she's in something right now, just because my mind is mushy right now. But if she is in something, then I'm just happy to see her doing stuff. If not, then yeah, man, like I love America. I think she's great. She's a great character.
Yeah,
She's a great character. I think she should be the next Captain America. That's just my opinion.
You know what?
Though.
That's
That's
the
just
star.
That's
That's the
just my.
star.
I'm saying. She'd be a great Captain America. She can punch through space
Hey,
time.
one of them is gold. You gotta let it dry. Joe.
Okay. No, two of them are good.
Two of them. Okay.
But yeah,
Wow.
just the
Got
whole run.
Whole run.
That's incredible.
What a fan.
First printings, whole run.
So
It's amazing.
he has to go. So I'm gonna hold on to these two for Spence, and then
But for Cross to, yeah.
he's been here for an hour. Hey, can you ask Spence all the other books except Static is signed?
Can we buy some Krakoa medicine to rid ourselves of man? Listen. If it was real, I'd be smuggling it off the island myself. I wouldn't even wait for the marauders. It would just be me handing it out at the street corner. Be like, all right, let's go. Come to the Barclays Center. I got you. Get some of this medicine. That way Cross can sign on that side. He said gold for this
Is
one.
he still here?
I'm not sure yet.
You don't know who Spence is, right?
I know it.
Yeah, that's
These two.
very good point.
These two is we sign first.
I agree. I love
Which
comics.
Spence was, I was like,
There's a huge difference between comics of any particular era. Even I think of comics in like 10-year cycles, and every cycle is so different from what came before, and I think that that's so interesting. How are my feelings towards reading material? Yeah, I think so. I think you can definitely find a balance between those two things. I'm answering Luis's question. I apologize. I think that's absolutely possible. I think that comics is one of the most versatile mediums that we have, and as well as one of the most accessible mediums that we have. And so I think that one of the strengths of the medium is collaboration. Even if you are like a cartoonist, so you're doing all of it yourself in terms of the writing and the visual art, you still have an editor, you still have kind of people that you run things by. That's what makes comics so great to me, is that it's teamwork. That's what it's about. So, any particular book like this, for example, right? I mean, this is mostly Rod, let's be real. Rod is incredible. But it's collaboration. We talk to each other, the editor and I, Annalise, who's incredible, like spend hours and hours talking about all this kinds of stuff to try and get the best book possible. Sorry, the thing went past the question.
maybe not.
The ceiling fan is not spinning in the front of the store. Oh, that's cool, man. That's cool, Oscar. That's so awesome. I remember that signing, actually. Yeah, that's really great. I hope they enjoyed it. I feel like that was such a fun couple of issues to do on Shuri. That was really, really nice. Is there a character you would love to bring into the New Mutants or Children of the Atom? Working with the X stuff, we're pretty fast and loose with the characters. Like, we're allowed to bring characters in from other things. So I would actually love to cross-pollinate a little bit and put some of the Children of the Atom into New Mutants. I think that would be fun, right? Because Carmen is such a, she's a young character. She hasn't had a lot of experience with her powers, and New Mutants, part of it is the idea of kind of teaching the youth all of the skills that they will need to survive, not just fighting, but like community stuff and like just how to just be chill. So I would love to bring Carmen into that for sure.
And then I have, as soon as Chris comes, I'm gonna have him
thank
sign
you,
that
William.
again. There's two
Very,
books.
very nice. If I wasn't doing comics, what would I be doing? I would be in trouble. If I wasn't doing comics, I'd be in trouble.
I'd like to answer that, if I may.
Wait,
She will be a superhero because before she started writing comics, she was a superhero. Can I tell a little bit of the story?
I never tell it on camera.
All right,
Never
guys. So
tell it on
I don't know if
camera.
you guys know this, and this is a true story.
I cannot confirm nor deny.
Before she started in comics, she mugged her own mugger.
Someone was attempting to mug me, and I turned the tables.
She turned the tables, and this is in Tompkins Square Park.
No, this was in Harlem.
Harlem. Oh, okay.
Harlem.
Wow. Oh, the Tompkins Square Park is the other story.
That's the other story.
So before she was writing for comics, she was wearing a cape. She mugged her own mugger. He probably never mugged again after that.
Definitely not. Definitely. I'm sure that this person changed their ways. Before I worked in comics, I had a bunch of jobs. One of them was working in a comic book shop, but right before I was able to go full-time freelance, I was a security guard at the Metropolitan Museum of Art. So I might still be doing that because I really love art. I really love museums. It was a union job. I worked nights, which was really cool. So you got to see a whole different side of the city. So I might be doing that. My dream when I was a child was to be an astronaut, but not just an astronaut, right? Because you're a kid. It was to be an astronaut detective doctor
In space?
in space.
Oh, you know
That's
what?
right.
I can see that.
So that's what I would be doing.
And detective.
Yes, always. I think doctors are detectives, right? They have to figure out what's wrong with you. They take clues and they.
That's a TV show right there. That's the TV show. You got you're
Space-
out doing
space doctor.
you're out doing bones. You're out doing that's a great concept. I think we have to pitch that.
You know what? It would be good. I think it would be good.
This might be tough to sign.
This guy. I can use gold.
Oh yeah.
I know how much
sure.
you love gold.
Yeah.
It's a good color. Yeah, I would love to see if definitely. We haven't done any annuals yet. I
Mhm.
don't think in the X office, but
Mhm.
if there's something that comic fans and by extension comic creators, because we're all fans, right? Love, it's an annual. I love annuals. Just a big, oversized, one-shot adventure where you get to see the characters. Just it's a one and done. I love that. That always makes me really happy. Here, I'll find these guys now. These are gorgeous.
Aren't they great? Yeah.
Yes.
Miraji, his style is so unique.
Absolutely beautiful.
I'm hearing that he's in poor health though.
The world today.
Okay, this one.
Where do you want me to find them? Maybe here?
Yeah.
It's such a beautiful image, I feel.
Isn't it? Yeah. I think he was the first one to come out in Marvel, I believe.
North Star?
Yeah, I believe so. This is
That feels accurate.
Yeah.
Mm.
in Marvel anyway, right?
Yeah, that seems accurate.
90s he came out.
It was a very long time ago. It was like Alpha Flight 106 or something like that.
Yeah.
Something like that. I don't remember the exact issue. My memory is 2 weeks long.
This one.
That's all I got. Thanks again for keeping me company, y'all.
This one is
nice. Oh yeah.
He wants to Sani SA and then 2 Sani
Oh yeah.
SA and then I.
Hold on. That's okay. As I said.
Personalized.
Do the little lightning bolt.
For the next one, he doesn't want HA, just Sani.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, it's okay.
All right. You said gold for this one? I think the black would work right here.
Yeah.
And then double N.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the black. Yeah, but I remember we started with the. You started with the live wire.
It started right here.
Yeah.
Here with the live wire and with the Morbius fangs. I used to draw fangs.
Right.
On
That's
Morbius.
right.
That's right. I love this cover.
This one we got.
This cover is great.
Other.
That's art when they dry on.
No, these are markers, so they're good.
It's already 5:15.
Oh man.
The time has flown.
Yeah,
Huh?
right? I feel like Chris is gonna be here any second.
Yeah, I'm sure he will be. Traffic is just bananas, you know?
Yeah. Let's put those back. Oops, sorry.
When is your auction thing again?
Auction is actually tomorrow. That's our 100th auction. And we have some special things planned.
That's right. Hank Live. Just up there he is.
Who's that?
Steven.
Hey, Steven, Mr. Merv. I'm calling the Big Merv. What's going on, buddy? Tomorrow is our 100th auction. Tune in. We have a lot of stuff happening. Co-host is Malcolm, the great Malcolm. Seeing Uncle Buzz might pop in from the basement. Who is no longer in the basement? He actually has graduated from the basement. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, wow, yeah.
Not bad one.
Yep.
Think about the black markers.
Oh, you got some.
Actually, these can you do gold? Oh, you know what?
Yeah.
What a cover! Look at that,
I know, it's so fun.
guys. Look at these.
That's so
look at this
fun.
cover. This is the.
Is that Copel? Oliver Copel?
I think. Yeah.
Is it? Look at that. It's like a whole story. It's like a.
Oh, that's
No,
so
it's not
weird.
Copel. What is that?
No, yeah, it's
Yeah, it's
Copel.
Copel. Okay.
Yeah.
It reminds me a little bit like a Rockwell painting.
Norman Rockwell. Look at that.
Yes, it's definitely
Gorgeous,
100%.
gorgeous.
Wow, this is great. Shatterstar on there. Hercules. Look at these babies.
Yeah.
Look at these babies. You want me to do gold here?
Yeah. You know how much I love gold.
Hey. I'll finish these guys
Yeah,
out.
good.
After that, can I get Darius's stuff? Darius.
Oh, yeah.
I think Darius would be after that.
You want to take it up?
Yeah, I get that ready. After this, sorry.
We are going to be here until 6 o'clock, so another 40 minutes. So
And then the party starts.
yeah, the camera goes off, and then
The liquor comes out.
the liquor comes out. I don't drink no more. I'm too
No more.
old. I'm too old.
Oh,
I feel like I have revival. Who's my favorite?
oh.
Or ex-person? My favorite. Well, my favorite mutant is it's a toss-up. It's very hard to choose between Mystique and Storm. The two of them are absolutely incredible to me personally. But X-Men specifically, then it will probably just be Storm. I love Storm. She and Bishop and Wonder Woman are the reasons that I read comics at all.
Really?
When I was a little kid, I saw, at the bodega they had a spinner rack. They don't have that no more. And there was an X-Men comic with Bishop and Storm on the cover, and a Wonder Woman comic. And I was like, these look great, and I picked them up. So Storm will always have a special place in my heart. But Mystique also is just great. She's such a great mutant. And also, I found out, and I'm so mad that this isn't the case, that she was supposed to be Nightcrawler's father because she's a shapeshifter, and also she doesn't have she doesn't have a gender. She's
Wow,
just whatever.
that's right.
But then they chickened out, and they're like, no, you know what's better than having this woman be his father? A literal demon from hell. That's much better. It's like, all right.
But I could see the other version. That's totally
Imagine a world in which Nightcrawler is Mystique's son. But I can't. I'm too gay. It's too much. It's too much for my little gay heart. It's too much. Everyone always asks about Mystique and Destiny. There are plans. Don't you worry. I can't speak on it too much, but people literally always ask. So, stay tuned. Who would you rank to win, Storm or Mystique? Storm. There's no. Listen, if it was Mystique versus anybody else, I would say Mystique, but Storm is unbeatable to me. Like, are you kidding? Oh, she's so, I don't know if you've read Marauders recently, but she carries 75 knives. There's no way you can beat this woman. She's too good. She beat Cyclops without powers for leadership of the X-Men. Storm is god tier, literally goddess tier. She's the best.
Okay, just a shout out to Benjamin from we used to have a store in Washington Heights, and he was one of the customers, and then he started working with my brother-in-law there. But I see you there, Star Wars Timeline, Benjamin. How are you? Good to see you.
This is meditative. We just,
We're in the zone.
We're in the zone. We don't have music today, so that you can hear me.
Can we put some music on?
If you want to. If you want to.
Guys, check this out. This is Vita's creator-owned files. Sort of like a zombie, but instead of being decayed, they turn into like a flower.
Yeah, they instead of being really grotesque,
Mhm.
which I love zombies of all kinds,
Yeah.
so no shade. But they are very beautiful. They have plants growing out of them.
Can we talk about that a little bit?
Yeah.
So how did that concept go about? Because that's really beautiful.
So the my co-creator Emily Pearson, shout out to Emily, she's incredible. We were talking about doing the book, and before that came about, it's just going to be regular zombies. And I asked her what she liked to draw because she would have to draw it for a very long time. And she said, "Well, I really like cute girls, nature, and like mutations." And I was like, "Okay, let's figure this out." And so we talked about it a bunch. And it turns out that her mom is a horticulturalist. She works with plants, and so Emily really knows plants. And so, I was like, "Oh, that actually would be really interesting if instead of decaying, they bloomed, right?" And I'm a big video game person, so of course, like I played Last of Us and that kind of stuff. I was like, okay, there's precedent for that kind of, instead of this entropy, it's this kind of like creation. So yeah, that's kind of where that came from.
I like it. Yeah.
We also wanted to like show that like sometimes the most dangerous things are beautiful, right? Like,
Yeah. Right.
in nature, bright colors sometimes mean poison.
Yes.
like,
yes. Oh,
and
okay.
danger.
So even though they're beautiful, they're deadly.
They're very deadly. We also thought that it would be fun to incorporate some stuff about plants in the zombies that wouldn't otherwise happen. So, like, for example, they are not sun activated, but they are more active when they are in the sun, right? They're photosynthesizing, they're getting their energy. And when it's nighttime, they're a lot less active, they're a lot slower, they're like whatever. If they stay in the same place for too long, they start to grow into whatever they're around. So it's like that kind of stuff. Yeah.
Here's the question. What is your favorite comic storyline arc of all time?
Woof.
That's from Borshan Robinson. Good question.
That's a good question.
Of all time.
See, that's gonna get me in trouble
Yeah,
because I have a lot of friends that work in comics. My favorite comic storyline. The one that I always return to, and it is one of my favorite comics of all time as well, is the Half a Life story arc in Gotham Central. That is where Renee Montoya comes out, or rather is ripped out of the closet. And she has to kind of deal with the repercussions of that. And there's like Two-Face in there. There's all this stuff. There's a lot of identity stuff, but also like, what does it mean to just want to be yourself and not in the very surface way, but in a much more personal way, where like what's one person isn't right for the other. People often put their own that whoever you are, cool, you yourself, and so he is probably, if not number one, then it's up there. It's really hard though, right? Because I read a lot of comics. I read a lot of comics like that. Have long histories as well as graphic novels that are one and done. So it's really hard to choose. I read, what did I read recently? God, I've been reading the Reckless series by Brubaker and Phillips.
Yeah.
And like, I loved it. I love their stuff in general, but the idea of them taking a spin on a hero as opposed to a criminal, I was like, man, this is like, it's so good. So yeah, that's a hard question, but a very good question, because it's gonna make me go reread a bunch of stuff. So
Hey, Nay. Hey, Frank. We're still waiting for the artist of Static. He's stuck in the train.
Oh, also shout out to Nick as well. He does the pencils, inks, and colors on Static.
Oh, wow.
He couldn't make it. He's in Long Island.
Right.
It's very far away. Couldn't make it.
He's here? All right. So Chris is here. All right.
What was the first comic book that I picked up?
Chris had to make a entrance. That's why he's late.
Chris has to make an entrance. The first comic that I picked up was, I don't know, it's gone now because I lost all my comics from when I was a kid in the flood. But it was an X-Men comic with Storm and Bishop on the cover, and then I picked it up at the same time as the Wonder Woman comic. But the first one that I still have, which was the third comic I ever got, was a Fisher Price Marvel team up, and they put out a graphic novel of Arabian Nights, which is gorgeous. It's absolutely gorgeous. So those are my first three comics.
All right, Chris is here.
Hey, you want me to shift over so you can?
No, yeah. You're good. So
Okay.
we have a seat here.
Is there a wire?
I have
No, he got the wire on the other side.
I have water.
Good looking out there.
Yes.
I know, buddy.
Melted.
I know it's crazy, like 100 degrees out there. All right, so Chris has entered the building.
Chris is here.
Of course, he
There
made
we
a
go.
dramatic
There
entrance.
we go.
Nice.
Please, absolutely.
Can I stress for a minute?
Yeah, let him.
Yeah, let it out.
Coming from Jersey City,
Oh, okay, here you go.
everything was fine until I got to the train, World Trade Center. As soon as I got to get to the 4 and the 5, got to one particular area on the train, and the fight breaks out. I'm just like two girls is pulling their hair like crazy, and I'm like, this can't be happening now. It's too hot down there. Now all you're hoping for is that train to come through that tunnel and put some wind in there. We were like, everyone just boiling in there. It took 15 minutes to finally get them out of that train. And then we had to switch to a 2 because they locked the 5 down. And then there was another fight that broke out.
Oh my God.
It's because it's so hot. People get.
Oh yeah.
2 old
Stressed
women.
out.
2 old women. One didn't like the way she was standing next to what she was standing, and they both had on masks. One
Oh
just
my
going
God.
for it, just cat for real, flying.
How?
They could have been like 28. Both of them.
Well, star.
I should have recorded. I was still recording.
What? Train hotter as well.
Yeah, well, it's cool, but it didn't really matter because they're on it,
Right.
and I'm already packed.
Packed. Oh my
So
God.
now there's more hotter. They have the man. So, and I get here, and I'm stuck in between and it's taking 2 times to get here.
Oh my God.
Stop. Just stop before we get bush. Just stay like
Unbelievable.
I even text to
I seen it. Yeah.
I was still here. 1.5 years,
That's what it meant.
you know?
We had a theory
Too hot.
that the train down. You got in front of pulling the train. That's all you did.
Food a minute.
Oh wow.
This is already
Guess I
signed.
got something to do, huh?
Oh, Chris, this is already. Look at that. Wow.
When did that
Excellent.
happen?
Probably
Multiverse is
anyone
split.
comics. Multi.
Ooh,
I'm sorry that happened, man.
happened too.
Yeah.
I-
He's all.
You were
No.
here.
Have
How you doing?
comments on the right. We have a live shot. You can ask questions.
Let's see. Yeah, my meal.
Let me little introduction. Okay, Chris was the original OG artist staff. Original
I was blessed.
Blood Syndicate, and also second book, right? Blood Syndicate.
I was hero.
Yeah.
That was a while back.
That's right.
Yeah.
I was.
That was in there.
Yes.
So he was the original founding artist of Milestone.
Oh, wow.
And he's continued the tradition with Static. So it's I like that they Milestone actually did this.
You come in, I was going to say,
Right.
I was working on that.
That's important. You know?
But do some school people keep really doing what
Right.
Nick is job.
Oh no.
Gold, yeah, of course.
I think this here.
See him. It's his dude.
He used to be.
I'm not into electronic. Friggin' giant. The hair Aldrin. What's little is left.
Hey, Victor guys
Terry, she just beat cancer.
Oh,
So
Congratulations.
congratulations. She
That's
thought
amazing.
with a proper celebration tomorrow auction, but
steak dinner. I'm sure she got to eat right.
yeah.
My son, anything over here?
Yeah. Actually, these are. This is yeah. So you can
Anybody got any down there?
That's right.
I'll
I hope to relieve her a bit. She did a lot to lift.
I would to do this. You're if you.
Did you like the AP? Did I jump in on?
You were that page, and I was like, what is he talking about? I was like,
I wanted to know if there was going to be a computer just in the back. Didn't really have.
I thought that was.
I just wanted
test it out.
Yeah, you got that.
How you doing, man?
losing weight. You're trying to get rid of this pan tummy. And you know, trying to get my own stuff together and
Working on you.
try to get finally.
Yeah.
Ready for that?
Time and doing the milestone.
Yeah. So are you no for okay. No, don't do that. The first one is for Spencer. Let's do Spencer. Yeah, I don't want to get confused.
Okay. For Spencer or good?
Just yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're good. Okay. Sound check. You know what? I'm gonna
2, 1, 2.
make this.
Mic check.
I'll do that.
Oh, cool.
Okay.
If I have, if ask a question here.
Should I turn it?
No. Yeah, that's Dave.
Hey, can you take?
All right, time to go video
Okay,
shot.
sound is better. Okay.
He said he Aldrin
Okay.
said
There is chop.
the ace just melted. Computer, you're right.
You know what it is? We used to have a buzz in the basement, but now they in the basement, but you're running the hamster.
Yeah.
That's why the guys little chop.
He retired like escape.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
That's what it was. That's
So this was just the
No,
sign.
just signature. Hold on, let me these done. Okay, this is the special, the last two, and then your last.
I remember why I hate the away.
Chris got the coolest.
He does.
Took a long time to develop it.
Yeah. That's the signature. There you go. That's the very wet. Some more Vita here.
I'm for you.
Oh, Chris. Vita has done 15 signings.
Is that big? Oh my
15
goodness.
signings. This is the second signing for Chris.
Out of 15.
That's bananas. When I get to 25, we gotta have a cake.
We get it. We have to have.
I bake it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I bake.
Do you?
Yeah.
Yeah, my wife too.
Oh.
Constant cake.
Great business.
Yeah,
Baking, yeah.
Listen,
you know,
cake by Chris Cross. Tell me that's not a great.
is it okay? That's it. Right?
Yeah, that's it. Special.
Yeah, we both. She does bacon, but bacon for half.
Just get him started.
That's me as well.
What do you silver or
Because it's on the yellow.
so make sure test it out.
I got you.
You're ready. Ellen.
Oh, okay. Not everybody else.
You know, I'm very thin. I love chocolate with no. Well, I'm super.
What's your favorite?
I love
I good guy too, not just my brother. Yeah, it's something to just say about a chocolate cake and milk on the side, or some
Yes,
coffee,
absolutely.
maybe some ice cream. Keep it simple. But I'm a German chocolate guy.
Oh, nice.
I mean, again, I love sweets, but chocolate is just so it hits you right in the brain, in the love center of your brain.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
It's true.
Yeah.
Yep, it activates the same parts of your brain as when you're in love.
I heard
They explain
in Europe there's like so many chocolate right shops.
Oh yeah, all over the place.
I was in Sweden a couple of years ago for like a convention, and they were like, you can just get like the good chocolate here at the gas station. And so I went to the gas station and had the good chocolate. I was like, yo, this is unfair.
I heard they don't consider Hershey's
cheap.
even a
Nah,
chocolate.
everybody
They don't
lie.
sell
They
that
laugh
there.
at
No,
that.
no,
Yeah.
no, no.
That's bottom of the barrel.
For them, yes, for them.
That's a sludge. That's a
Absolutely.
sludge.
Our fanciest like chocolate is their normal chocolate. Like,
So here's a fun fact. He introduced me to my first meal of sushi.
That's right. Yeah, yeah.
I hadn't
Doing
like,
the
in
Lord's
the
work.
90s. I had never. He said, "You want some sushi?" And I was like, "Yeah, I try some." And then after that, I never stopped eating it.
How did we meet? Did we meet through Uncle Buzz?
Probably, but I know I was doing the signing for Blood Syndicate here too.
Yeah, that's
That
right.
was a long time ago.
Oh my
When
god.
we both had hair,
Oh, yeah. Thanks for reminding me. Jeez.
I was telling Hank. I mean, I told you this too, but it's wild to me. You're like, yeah, I've been in the business for 20 years, 30 years. I'm like, how's that
It
possible?
just
You're my
first
age.
you have to say how blessed you'll be to have lasted that long, and people still know who you are. Because people kind of come and go, and then people get frustrated, or people just find other work, or people they just don't. They kind of get phased out somehow. So,
But Vita, I'm only 29.
That's right. I know I'm older than you, Hank. I know it. I know it.
so you're down the road. People still know who you are. You're still pushing out books, and they still kind of like it. You kind of something of a success.
Oh, this is. I've been signing with not the paint one, but the paint one is nice.
Yeah.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
Yeah.
Guys, I'm gonna just show it to you guys.
Oh, I'm blocking. I'm blocking.
I think that's
Look
great.
at the two signatures, guys. Look at that. Gorgeous.
They want Hank. They want you to sign a book.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. I retired.
He charges for signatures. I'm sorry, y'all.
I'll be signing at the free comic book day because we're gonna have our own book, The Horseman.
Oh, that's awesome.
We're gonna be signing.
Is that the one that Buzz did?
Yeah.
That's
Me and Buzz
amazing.
and Mishindo.
All right.
Oh,
Mishindo, what a talent.
I actually was around. They were actually doing it.
Oh my
putting it
god.
out there.
I want that.
What a talent Mishindo was, huh?
We're gonna have to find something to kind of pull down Aldrin's confidence.
Yeah.
Everybody met through me. I'm the Asian. What? I'm the Asian hub of cool people. Cool people.
Okay.
He's a hub now.
Is he still
He's not the hamster.
No, he
He's
left.
the hub.
Hold on. Give it to him. Right. Mark it and hold on.
There you go. These
like an assembly
These
line.
pens are so smooth. Like
Hank.
butter.
I'm gonna put the done books for people who aren't here on this table.
Yeah, perfect.
Oh my God, what a crazy way to get it.
I'm so sorry.
You keep it.
That's so bananas.
Hey, did you do the Hassani?
This is us.
No, but Hazel
Hey,
just dog.
Terry would like to
Yeah,
buy
yeah,
a signed book.
Oh, yeah, we'll be offering it at the website tonight. Hey,
So
How many
the-
people
yes.
up there? I can't see the number.
10.
Just 10?
11.
11. All right.
Nice.
Yes, some first.
I think we have to start taking our clothes off a little
No.
bit. You know?
They don't want to see me yet.
No.
I'm still on formation, I'm still kind of trying to get there. Trying to get that buzz physique.
Buzz physique. Buzz has a 40
That
ounce.
Aldrin buzz physique.
Well, not anymore. He has a 40 ounce.
All right, 40 ounce.
40
It's okay, but he still got muscles up here somewhere. Somewhere. Not just in his head.
Hey, Hassani is done, right? I think we could give it to Hassani. Okay.
I'm
Sorry.
I'm working on it. Sorry, we're having a signing right now.
Oh, hey, what's up, man? It's me. So it's another creator.
Oh, yeah.
Another creator's here.
Oh, Steven. What's up? Oh, man, what's up?
We're gonna have switch.
We have another creator. It's okay.
Oh hey, what's up? How you doing? How you
This is
doing?
Max threw me off. Yeah, come on. Is it okay? Is it all right? Okay. Yeah, go on. No, we're not
Vita's on
allowing
her tour, dude.
public to come in.
Oh,
It's like that. It's like that. When you're Vita, you have
Before I
these,
sign it, 'cause I'm a smudger.
oh,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
When you're a superstar, you can do this.
I would have brought my issues if I knew you was gonna be here.
What's going on, buddy?
Good, man. Tired.
I'm still starting the
That's still very
prep party
good.
ago.
So I appreciate it. Man.
Papa's cool
Thank
too.
you. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Oh, I keep walking.
Yeah. I signed it, but he did not. Hold on. We gotta.
We gotta get a system here.
Yeah.
System going.
Yeah, I'll take a.
You just have his sign.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I need to sign those.
So I don't think you signed this one yet.
No, I did not sign those. Let's.
So I'll put it here.
I gotta- You know what I'm gonna do? Chris, I'm gonna fade out here.
There we go.
You wanna do a?
There we go.
Wanna come in? Come in. You let him take the picture.
Oh, there you go. I'll put it to that.
There we go. Oh,
Chris, you met
yeah, you
Greg,
met Greg.
Don't think we've ever met actually.
yeah.
No, he was at
How you
the.
doing, bro?
How you doing?
How you
Right.
doing?
Original
thing,
plus
2 weeks ago.
artist.
Oh no, I
Sorry.
know Mr. Crisco.
Okay.
That's how you know you're old when they all say, I know that, brother.
When you're OG, let him take a group picture.
Oh, cool.
Hey, Hayden, would you mind?
Absolutely.
What's it, I don't know, you got a pile or whatever.
Here we go.
See, we're going right through.
Yeah, it's a system when you do it for so long.
Sorry, look at me for just 1 second. Great, guys. Thank you.
Let me read this out to you, Chris.
And I got that one
We're
already.
gonna go to the Comic Con.
Which one?
We look good.
I don't know.
You kidding?
I'm still kind of shaky about the whole.
I know.
How you been?
I think people are trying to push it now. Even though I got vaccinated, I think people are still trying to push it. And I guess they're doing it because they're like, I don't want to be caught up in this thought process where I'm fearing to go anywhere and everywhere. But it's a real thing. You got to really think about who's what, because there's some people just not wearing a mask, or they don't care about them. They still think the pandemic is a joke.
Yeah, there's some people, right? Yeah.
So you don't know what's up.
You know what it is? If you listen to Fox, they brainwash you. That's what I'm noticing, Like
The smart people don't get brainwashed.
No, you trust. You know what? I know a lot of smart people, and they watch Fox and they get all crazy, like
Well, they ain't smart
thought
enough.
process.
Because we have no excuse anymore. We have the whole internet. We could go find what we need to find out.
Right.
And everything don't need to be, doesn't need to be believed, but
Yeah.
you go to trusted sources and you get the information. And after that, there's really nothing else. I mean, all you gotta do is think 650,000 people.
There are people that don't believe those people died.
Oh, really? Where'd they go?
They-
To the
Have you met
multiverse?
them? Right, that's what they say.
No, they went
Clearly,
to
I know
lunch.
that
Yeah.
happened, but like
It's a
people are like,
hoax.
I've never seen it, so why did not?
Oh, if you don't see it, it doesn't happen. Okay.
Great, that's
Idiocy.
something, man.
Nice to
Take
meet
care.
you,
It was
bro.
great meeting you.
Always a pleasure.
Kick some ass. And we're going.
I'm trying to be like
Nice
you.
to meet
you.
Trying to like your ass.
Craig, you going to a Comic Con?
I got a table.
Nice. We'll meet you there.
You got a table.
Yeah. I'll be at all the Sally. You see me
I
there.
hope it happens, man. Then, because
Is it being annoying?
well, like I was telling these guys, they just canceled the big auto show there.
Yeah.
You know, that's one of their big events, so it makes me
Take a job at
scared for
Yeah.
big Comic Con. But you know what? If it does, I'll wave. I'll text you.
I
Some pics.
appreciate that. All right, y'all. Y'all take care.
You know which event they didn't cancel is MegaCon in Florida this weekend.
They didn't cancel.
They didn't
Florida
cancel.
does not.
I know Spider and Capullo backed up.
Yeah, I know a lot of people back
Yeah.
out.
I mean,
Especially
it's not
Florida.
safe. It's not
Not Florida, come on.
It's not safe. Well, it's also too like some people have to like they're like, this is where I make my money. I'm struggling, and it's like I don't blame you for that. It should be the government's job to be like, this is not safe,
Understood.
right? Like, here's
It's like
some money
you-
to not do this. Like,
Also, I think the governor.
Buck
Yeah,
Wild,
that-
Buck Wild.
He did.
Yeah.
Can't stand that dude.
I feel bad. I know a lot of people down there, and it's hard, you know.
But they're fighting back against that nonsense.
Yes,
they're putting out
yes,
there.
yes.
And they should.
They
They
are
should never let
fighting back.
anybody, do that illegal garbage you're trying to pull.
It's just a Scary,
But
scary
understand,
time.
he's vaccinated too, but he's not telling nobody.
of course he's like
And his family and his friends and the people near him.
of course.
He don't care about those people down there. He wants a presidential bid. He wants to be the next Trump.
I'm curious. Is he vaccinated?
Who?
The governor.
Yeah. Well, they all are.
Yeah, what a hypocrite, right?
They all are. And they got mansions and they rich and they got money
Yeah.
coming out the wazoo.
Yeah, that's true.
Of course they got access to stuff like that. But they tell me, what's her name? Marjorie
Oh, she's the
Knucklehead
worst.
Green.
She's
She's
the worst.
definitely vaccinated. But she's saying I can't tell you because of HIPAA laws. That has nothing to do with her. That's about doctors.
That's the
Well,
dangerous
doctors
thing.
can't.
That's
HIPAA
one
laws
dangerous
have
thing.
stuff have to deal with doctors and doctors going around telling people stuff that telling about like private information, out to the public without their permission. But she's not a doctor, so she can't say HIPAA laws. She's HIPAA lying.
You're also free to talk about your own whatever medical stuff.
You can say,
You can
I
say
mean,
whatever
you're the
you
one in
want.
control of that. You
Did
can
you
say,
go
I
back to Darius?
don't want to say, if you say I don't want to talk about I don't know why it would be
Darius
private.
is done? You can
I
give
mean, you're supposed to
it
be a
back to
leader.
Darius?
You're kind of giving to the cause by saying, I did this, so you should do this too. But they got this narrative. They're trying to keep people away from the polls, but not realizing that they're going to kill all the people that's going to vote for them.
Even if they didn't, I think that caring about each other is pretty basic human.
That's there for people.
But they ain't human.
But they're not here.
They're sociopaths.
They're still human. That's what makes it scary. There's still people. There's still people who make decisions.
Yeah,
They're
they
making
have an
the
agenda.
choice to do what they're doing.
And we're not in that agenda.
Bummer.
Yep.
I get it.
All right, what do we got? Pretty bad in North Carolina. Wow, that's it. In the state, 380 beds left in the state. I'm so sorry, Terry.
In the state, they got Florida's messed up. North Carolina out here is going through it.
That's what
Kentucky,
Terry
I
was
think it
saying.
was. Wisconsin.
Mississippi
if
has
I'm not
no
mistaken.
beds left. I thought.
California.
Louisiana.
I think some areas in New York, but they're getting a handle on it. What's another one? Was it Michigan or Chicago? You don't know what I'm thinking? They had a whole list.
Alabama. That's right, Alabama.
And then my sister's in Alabama too.
My heart goes out to everyone just trying to live and do,
If you just did what they were supposed to do, we'd be doing this thing over. I mean, Cuba is doing better than us.
Oh, yeah.
They made their own vaccine. And it's doing well.
But Cuba has an incredible medical community. They
That's true.
even during the AIDS epidemic, they were like helping other countries.
Well, that's what I'm not saying
Yeah.
as if it's like, oh, even Cuba is doing it. It's like the Cubans, they understand even through the stuff they're going through that we have to look out for each other. Every other nation gets that, but this one.
I mean,
First world problem.
No, but you know what? Most of our population in the U.S. understand it. It's just that certain areas, certain political.
well, it's also too. I mean, there are legitimate reasons why it might not be possible as well, where it's very difficult to get a vaccine, to get vaccinated even here.
Something simple.
They should make it easier. I know, Luis. I know. My gloves broke, so now I'll wait for them to bring me hand sanitizer.
Yeah, I need some hand. As my little niece would say, hand sanitizer. But
That's too cute.
straight there. You want some hand sanitizer?
Can I buy one of the regular covers? It doesn't have to be the same thing. I just never picked one up. Agreed, Terry. It should not be political.
It's not supposed to be.
I would like everyone to survive, even thank you, even the
You
people
know what,
that
I
do
can't
not like
stand
me. I would like everyone to be healthy, survive.
Hold on, that's
and
hers. That's hers.
That's not political.
I'm gonna start giving these.
And they should be in jail for doing what they're doing right now. They should be sanctioned and thrown out of the nation. For doing that kind of, for making people health, their medical health, and the state of being a political situation. Just because they want to stay in power.
That's really upsetting. How you say it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, of course. That's number 2.
I know you said you wanted to buy one, so.
Oh no, I wanted one of these. I didn't get. I got a digital,
didn't
but
get
I
that
was
one?
never given. I never. When I went to pick it up at the store, it was sold out.
Oh.
These things. Hank has a connection somehow. He has books that have been sold out at the distributor level. Like Hank is a magician. That's his superpower, is getting books that are already sold out. Like I don't know how he does it, but
He's getting at people's families.
Yeah, there you go.
Hold them at gunpoint. You're gonna do it, right? You're gonna do it and like it.
And then one.
Do these belong to anyone? No, these are.
No, it's ours.
Okay.
So this one is for client. This is for client. Black
Okay.
marker. Black
Yeah.
and gold, right?
Definitely.
I have some more.
Thailand's doing really good.
Find gloves. Yeah, I'll find my gloves.
And I'm gonna bring.
Yeah, that's done.
Uh,
No, it's not.
Terry wants a cover. All right. Look.
Oh yeah, I got you, Terry.
All right. Good. So we got.
You two are in charge.
Beautiful. Beautiful. These things.
So this one, just a signature. These two. This is for this gentleman.
Like how thick the markers are.
Yeah, these are
Hands.
really
They have
nice.
big hands. So.
Well, I got these too, but this sign's so much nicer. Yeah, the comics community really came together and tried their best, you know, to uplift each other during this whole situation. I remember
over the back.
early in the pandemic, we had a bunch of
This one waits.
auctions and
Yeah, when he's
stuff
ready.
to try and help
Change the market.
retailers.
Yeah, I
and-
actually witnessed a lot of it. Some of it was
Yeah.
on Twitch, some of it was on Facebook Live, some was on Twitter.
There was there was a couple of big ones across all platforms. I know there was a group of us who were trying to put together a website that aggregated all of the information about retailers that were shipping stuff and doing curbside pickup and all that stuff in the early days of the pandemic when things were so uncertain. Like,
Just when
oh my God!
One per store. One per store.
Ooh, take off, mess that up. Oh, where you want me to sign?
Anyway, hold on. So this is for client Gene Donovan.
Oh,
That's for you, Gene.
you know what? Let Cross sign it first. I'm a follow Cross.
Are you there, Gene? Are you there, Gene?
He's at work. He wanted you to stop by, but they got pulled up for a shift.
Ooh, that quite helpful.
Isn't that nice? You know, honestly, I like the original look of Static.
Olivier.
Not the new look. Why did they change the look?
Because we gotta update it.
Is that what it
Yeah,
is?
it's
2021.
updated. Just like they made the BLM itself a game war. They decided to update the situation to make it more relevant.
Well, it's also too like, listen, I am always the target audience for comic books because I love comics, but the target audience for these books are people who read, right? You want to see yourself in the book, just like in the 90s, like people want to see themselves in the books, so they made these books.
Black, you want to do gold? Gold now?
Oh, yeah, that's under here.
That one is probably still fresh. Try it.
Yeah, that's definitely fresh. Yeah, that was the one I was using earlier.
Wow. Woo, that's hot.
Yeah.
That's hot. Now that is the cool signature, guys, right there. Look, that's for
Sorry, I got a
There's
bit.
years of scribbling.
Gene Donovan. Gene Donovan, that's for you.
All right. You know what? Let me feel it. Signing with the same pen and
Same pen.
cross.
Same pen.
Science was all messed up today.
Oh, you were on the subway, right?
That too.
That'll do it.
My allergies came up today.
Ooh, that's gorgeous.
Really try it. So that's Gene Donovan.
Does he have a bag?
No, that was you gotta give him a bag.
Oh, that's my phone.
You
Yeah,
want me to go
that
get a
black
bag?
and white cover is beautiful. Beautiful.
The color one's 12.2.
The shiny one. I know. I'm afraid to touch it. You know what I mean?
Did he show that again?
No.
That was a different color.
Like,
Brown.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I would damn like not to give me one of those.
Not yet.
I had a second
I
one.
was
Send it to
actually-
your house.
I tried to get hit a DC to get me some extra comp so I could be able to take it to the
Yeah.
last thing we did. And they were low and some of them didn't even have. They were low in the
I
warehouse.
believe it. Actually, yeah.
I was surprised. I was like, I don't know whether to be mad or glad.
I mean,
You know, it's all good. So that milestone still got it going on. You know?
milestone means something to people, right? Like milestone.
I got a bag for
That name means something. These characters are.
You know, when we were doing it, we're not really thinking, you know, it's gonna be legendary or it's gonna be a cult hit or anything. We're just doing it because we like doing it. You know?
Is it dry?
So
that's the stuff that means the most is when you do it and it's just from the heart.
you're just doing it, and we're of course fought to make sure we're taken seriously, but especially when Dwayne McDuff was around. But he wanted a certain aesthetic, even when we were being interviewed or when we were having a chit chat about it in different places that we were working in, and we all had the same voice, but we wanted to make sure people took it seriously.
Right.
But we were even getting some kickback from people, our own people. Like back in the days when they used to do what was that? The Black Expo back in the days, and we used to get turned down by people, older black people, most of black women, surprisingly enough, they would just say, "I'm not reading comic books." I said, "It's not a comic book; it's an experience." You should read it first. Look at. I said, look at it first. Take out the plastic. Just walk around, read the first issue, and just check it out. If you don't like it, I'll pay for it. I'll pay for my own pocket. If you love it, I'll give you 2 more for free. Right? That was my way of getting them to read into it. Maybe 4 or 5 women were read. It was like, this is no joke. This is really good. Someone was like, I'm way beyond comic books. I'm just like, okay. Can't stand y'all.
Yeah, I get that from men all the time too. I don't read your books.
Your books?
I don't read your books. I read only good comics.
So like, you read your book, how you know it's not good? I don't read your books. Like,
to me, that just says like, all right, like if this is not for you,
I have
that's fine.
a portfolio review. She's gonna be in the camera. He's a budding artist.
That's awesome.
He's
Let me make
extremely talented, young. He's actually older than he looks. Hey, Elijah, can we see your face? Elijah?
Wave.
Elijah, wave.
Wave. Elijah, wave. Okay.
Okay. Can we see your face, Elijah?
Oh,
wow. So he's gonna do
some energy into it.
Yeah, right.
He's just sitting there like, oh, okay.
Let me make sure.
This one to look at it.
There you go.
There's a delay.
There you go.
Oh, there's a delay. That's why.
Oh, okay. There you go.
I'm gonna.
Is there anything else you want to do?
Yeah, a few more.
Is there anything particular he wants to critique or just look through it?
Yeah, just and then he wants to know how to break into the industry. That's he wants to ask the questions, but he's
definitely different
than
when I got him. So. Well, the first thing I'll say is that I wish it was like that.
Yeah, there it is.
There you go.
That's pretty funky.
Let me go close up to you guys.
Yeah, I'll move out of the way so he can.
No, you're good.
I don't know why.
No, I'm gonna give you more books.
Nothing but a spine, but we have to have a chit chat with you.
Is that good?
The robot, right? Yeah, that's like a cyborg.
Yeah.
I dig it.
Yeah, it's kind of scary.
No,
I'm not an artist, so I can't critique, but I will say that it looks.
Just think about psychological thought process behind that. You have to show me the rest of our bodies are done. This is funky. I like this too, and I bet you got that shirt at home too. But other than that, it's something really cool. It's a really nice style to it. You're definitely evolving from page to page from what I've seen so far, and this is funky too. But but you definitely have a style. You should keep working on that. And I would like to be able to hear what your influences are at some particular points. So I could probably point you in directions that kind of update your or kind of push you into that same narrative that's being able to put aside the style that you're looking for, and probably seeing in the particular area that would probably make you kind of nervous too, because sometimes you have to step outside yourself. If you see people doing something more complicated and difficult, then you'll rise to the occasion. Your art gets better. But other than that, I like what I see. Just keep drawing, and do it because you enjoy it, not because you try to get into comics. I always say that to people. When you get into comics, then do it because you enjoy doing it, not because you're trying to make tons of money. Although you should. You got to be a businessman too. Yeah. But I really like that one. That's one thing I like that.
Yeah.
So, going forward, what's his name?
Elijah.
Elijah. Yeah, biblical name too.
Huh?
Yeah.
God, my God. All right, so this is really cool. Keep it up. How long have you been drawing? Can you tell me with with your hands? 5 years, 2 years, all your life? There's a delay.
We could hear him, by the way. Elijah, we could hear you if you speak up.
No, because you turned off the.
You didn't hear me the whole time?
No, he heard you.
Can you tell me what you can you hear me? 5 years, 2 years, all your life. Is that right? Wave if you hear me. Okay, because in any case, like I said, I like what you did, and I hope you keep growing. I guess the best way to get into the business is probably come up with a website or some sort of a blog page or something like that to kind of lets people see what you're doing through different social media outlets like Instagram or Twitter or Facebook, and have like a link to that place so that people can go to that place to see what you do. Have your number up there and have your credentials up there, what you're trying to do, and then it never hurts to hustle.
Also, there's a bunch of places that have sample scripts that you can use to kind of play with sequential. I know Comics Experience has a whole section.
My dad didn't know.
Oh yeah, it's cool, right? So you can get sample scripts so that you can practice sequentials if that's what you want to do. If not, then don't. But that's a free resource.
And maybe you may hit across a really cool artist. They may have some clips around and they already drew it. They may want to pass it to you. There's stuff that's happened like that before. But I guess like you got access there to do your own stuff. It's like so much bigger, much easier now because I had to read through books to get to find out where the publisher houses were, and then I had to make phone calls and send up portfolios, and we had to go physically to the place. We couldn't even email stuff, so you got to eat it. So I mean, with some of the other like web comic, like the web.
Well, you can upload stuff on Webtoons.
The Webtoons is another. They're taking as artists, so that's a good way to find your niche, find your style, and possibly get paid. So I just say don't give up. You can always create your own books and post it on a website also. And just kind of link it there. You never know who's going to see it, who's going to find it. And when you're trying to get a gig with a Marvel or DC and they want to know what you've done, you can just refer to the stuff that you've done already. So you don't have to worry about portfolios. That's your portfolio.
Nice.
LinkedIn is a good place to get into also. But it's not like, Facebook or Twitter. It's like pure business. So there's a lot of companies, a lot of heads of companies looking at stuff like that. So, if you come in, you gotta have your business head on and be able to not treat that space like the way you would do Twitter or Facebook or any other place.
What about IG? Because I see a lot of artists, budding artists, post their artwork.
So yeah, that's Instagram also.
Yeah, Instagram.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Some people use that. If you care about likes and stuff like that, a lot of people get to see the stuff and they be able to refer to you. Some may even hit you up for commission or something. Make a little bit of money on the side. But yeah, I say keep it up. Don't give up. Keep doing it. Hopefully, I get to see your stuff in the future, and you look back at this stuff and laugh. That's kind of the point. You want to get better.
That's his book for you to sign.
Okay.
All right. See, Elijah. Right. He's gonna sign your book right now.
All right.
That's the Elijah.
So just signing, or am I drawing?
No, just sign it.
Do you have anything else?
Yeah. Can you just
Get going soon.
Oh,
I'll finish whatever you have. I gotta run.
You gotta leave. So get everything done.
These are ours or?
No, these are
No, they're the clients.
Those are
The
the
clients.
I just wanted to. I already signed this, so he can sign it.
So
That's Shalyn. Yeah, that's Shalyn. That's her. That's her.
There you go. Got you.
Sorry, thank you. Just I have to go figure out dinner for Muller.
Just signature.
I need dinner too.
I have not even eaten breakfast, so I'm struggling.
I know the feeling. I've been doing this. What is that? Intermittent fasting.
Oh boy, yeah.
So I had 2.5 12 left. So far, I lost 12 pounds, so it's working. So now I just gotta start hitting my weights. It won't be skinny fat, See if it's fat down here. Shit like a lowercase b.
Listen, some people are just like that. Okay.
You're Latina. Don't trip.
I'm black too, though.
This one's ours. You keeping track of who's who?
My
Yeah,
wife
I'm
doesn't.
doing one person at a time.
But
Okay.
still,
Hey,
you want to be healthy, right? That's the point.
These are
You wanna be
Shalyn.
healthy.
These are Shalyn, right?
These were all from this part.
Dispatch, yeah. Yeah,
Can
do
you take
one
that
at a
right
time.
here? Thank you. That's
That was it. So these were together. Are these
Yeah,
also
These all together.
all together? Okay. All right. I'm gonna start passing it to you. So you got those over there.
This one's done.
Metallic.
Oh yeah. And this is the. I know you have a affinity for this
No, it's all
copper
good.
guy. If you don't
Wait,
mind,
wait.
'cause I'm a big
That is yours,
big
right?
fan.
That's hers?
That's
These are. This is all together. These.
Oh, this is yours.
So this is this.
That's
That's the old
That-
one.
That's hers, okay.
These
Oh,
are
that's
all.
the 5 books.
These are all for
Yours.
whoever you
person?
want.
Okay.
Yeah.
One,
I'll take the bag.
For Shalin.
This bag is 1,
Am I putting
2,
his
3,
name?
4.
Oh no, Shalin.
So he has to sign.
Five.
Sign them.
Oh, sorry.
She's outside. Martial artist, by the way. Shotokan.
That's badass.
It sounds like Charlie.
Yeah, Shalin, we're signing your book. Shalin, you're here? She was waiting for like 2 hours.
My apologies.
I see her, but she doesn't hear us.
I'll go tell her.
Blow that. Make sure it don't smooch.
4. There's one more book for this pile, right?
This is
Got one.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's it.
He already got it.
okay. Great.
What else you got for me?
This is for you.
He's right here.
Does someone have a backing or?
He has the rest
I have-
of them.
Yeah, they're over there.
Thank you.
Look,
Sorry, this is gonna take me 1 second to tape here.
Don't worry about it.
where's that?
Have been nice. That's gonna go right across because I was not part of this one.
Yeah, unfortunately, I had to whip through those 8 pages, but.
Hey, they got done. They're in there.
Yep. I just wanted
It's
to make sure
letter?
that it got the energy that you're looking for. You know?
Yep.
Nick says hello, by the way. He's bummed that he could not be here.
Oh, it's okay.
I was like, you're in Long Island. That's so far. But then I was like, oh yeah, wait. This is coming from.
Oh, that would have been great if you showed up. Wow.
You know, if you don't have his info, let me know. I'll get it to you. He
Yeah,
would be
please.
happy to do that.
Really?
Oh yeah.
I didn't. If I had known, I would have reached out.
Yeah, yeah. He would absolutely love it. He also wanted to know if you'd started the layouts for the next one. He's very energetic.
I know.
Very energetic gentleman.
Joe, you have 5 backboards for these.
Yes, is that.
Yeah,
I'm not
these are
just
all
doing this too, so I'm trying to get everything done.
Oh,
I'm trying to get
right
everything
there.
done by next week. So.
nice. That's
Sorry.
and then there'll be another to next week.
That's
This
good.
is
I mean, that way it's coming out. I get paid faster. And
That's
I
right.
get things done.
that's yours.
Yeah.
Is this for 1 person?
Alright.
And then these are all gonna be for the same person. Oh,
5.
I need to go do dinner and figure that out.
Hey, are these done?
Maybe I'll order sushi.
Sushi. That's bomb.
Okay, he has more
I will
stuff.
see.
Oh, he has more. Look, Gary has more stuff.
No,
Oh, he brought his own.
and
marker.
pen.
Oh, all right.
Look at
Okay. Well, let me not put that in my
That is
pocket. 'cause
smart
I do
guy.
that. These are all good.
that. Yeah.
Some people like that they don't know markers.
It's smart. You know the work, right?
That and some people like to know that
This
just in case someone else has run out to have extras or something like that.
That's true.
I don't know which one you got.
This one too.
Yes. Great. Those are for Darius. Boom.
That's Darren.
This is his pen as well.
Let me read some of the comments. I think I've been neglecting the comments there. This is
Your
more than
USB
one
device is
person.
not recognized.
They keep
Okay,
popping on
was
and
that
off.
Let me moderate the comments.
I think people have been just listening to Cross, give wisdom.
Yeah.
Or ramble.
I mean, they all say
Ramble.
great advice. So,
Too many microphones.
oh, I turned off the.
Oh, you did. Okay, yeah. Yeah, that's why I don't put it on because that's too
Interfere.
yeah. There you go, that's better.
Here you go.
Wait, I'm gonna
It's
go.
gonna all
So
go to
we're
him.
gonna finish it. Okay, this is Darius.
No, this
Or
is
Demon. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey, you got the
Was this guy?
No, this is
Because this wasn't Darius.
where's it? That's
Darius.
that's Darius.
Yeah,
This is
Oh,
Kadima.
and then that
But he's
is that-
missing a book then.
is that part of this?
Is this it? You were holding this.
Huh? No, that's ours. Is it dry?
Sure.
You sure?
It should be.
Yeah.
You kind of fanned it a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, you want to make sure that
On that
it's
paper,
kind of
you laid
humid
it
out there too.
Yeah, these were just
Hey,
the.
he's missing a book here though.
The one way to do it is to turn it towards the inside, the shiny part of the backing, and then put it in that way because it's kind of humid outside.
Yeah.
So you don't want to kind of melt into the plastic. Yeah,
I was
little
really-
tricks.
Hey,
Not
hey, I'm missing a book here.
Do you remember?
Is it
what the
5
first-
books?
I didn't open that.
Hey, you know what it is? Because I'm missing a book. It says
Which one
5.
was
There's only 4 here.
I only took 4 out of this bag.
Oh, yes, that's right.
Only 4.
Those 4.
I was
Yeah.
I was just saying.
4 or 5.
That should say 4.
But you is 4?
Yes, I only
Yeah,
took
he only
4
took
out of
4
this
out
bag.
of this right. Yeah, that's right. Because the fifth book was that one that you handed in.
Okay.
That one.
So it is.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so
It's
it
four.
is.
Purple Darius.
No, it's 4. You're right. You're right.
He is 4.
I'm gonna cross this out and write 4.
4.
You go to Johns Hopkins?
Potentially, hopefully, maybe.
Hopefully, well, crossing all my fingers and toes.
She's still writing 8 books.
I was there a few summers ago for a
No,
summer
so
program.
after
for
years, she's still
summer
writing
program.
10, 1100 books.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you interested in any particular kind of
Nubia.
medicine? Or
You
just
guys go to
All right.
Coming up.
awesome?
Oh, you're talking
Very
about genetic.
specific.
Yeah, I know.
That's good. It's good to know what
Thank
you
you.
want to do.
Who's this one?
Is there a reason, or is it just
For,
an area of interest?
this person.
Not really. I mean,
Just
I
want to make
like the
sure I
hard.
don't.
It's I'm also I like building things and engineering.
That was done.
So like the fluid dynamics,
Right.
very interesting to me.
Lots of valves, lots of ventricles.
Exactly.
Fair enough.
We're talking
And I
heart
figure if
surgery.
I'm gonna fix something,
Yeah.
I might as well save somebody while I'm at it. So.
You know. It's easier to get to than the brain, too.
That
So-
too. And neurosurgery always makes me laugh because like
You're awake.
everybody in my school was it's like, I'm gonna go be a neurosurgeon. I'm like, you want to be a neurosurgeon? You want to be? So like half the class wants to be a neurosurgeon. And like, what?
Are you the only person interested in like the vascular
I'm
system?
the
Like,
only
oh, I
person who
got
doesn't want to be a neurosurgeon.
It
It's
seems
funny, I
stressful.
was
to
working
me.
on a project a long
Agreed.
time ago with the humanoids called necrophagia embalming, but it's in French. So I had to research how they embalm people back in the days
Oh.
of Egypt. I know more about that than I need to. So if you need some help, let me
Oh,
know.
wow, look at this. Look at this. Look at this.
I know what
Jerry, this is yours, Jerry.
the Coptic
Jerry
jars and the
has
whole
been
bit.
waiting 6 hours.
My goodness. While you're on dinner time, do you mind signing my
I get that marker.
Marker?
Yeah, that's Darius's marker.
Oh, yeah. Darius marker.
So,
God, that cover is so beautiful.
Isn't it great?
So gorgeous.
Look how many signatures you got. This is incredible.
Whew. You got Corey on there, man.
That's just so
Jerry's hard to get.
cool.
He's
I was gonna say that's
yeah.
the shiny one.
That's some nice AC
All of those are. Yep, I'll dry them down.
outside of the mic.
Clearly.
It's really
But it's like a song. It's like it's crazy. I mean, I don't think I've ever seen this bad before. You know, the way the weather is.
Hottest summer
Like,
yet?
there's not been maybe 2 weeks that it hasn't rained or stormed.
it's gonna get worse.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is.
Warming, right?
Yes, it
It's
is.
more extreme now.
But I think that people don't believe this is really happening.
Yeah, that's right.
I think the same people that don't believe in COVID, like climate deniers.
They're going to get in trouble with that. They'll be drowning or falling under a rock that doesn't really exist.
You know the ironic thing is Florida's panhandle might just disappear soon, like break off or something. Emerging water, right?
Yeah, talking about. I saw a report that said like around maybe 20 years.
Yeah.
Well,
that
I
it
mean,
should be up like 2 meters.
listen,
easily.
y'all. Pieces of Brooklyn, also.
I think that's near
Yeah.
water. Yeah.
I think now Venice is
I mean,
in
parts of
trouble.
Jersey City and New
Constantly
York.
flooded.
So like, I don't see myself living near a
God,
near a lake
this cover
or.
is unbelievable.
When I used to live in Coney Island, man, I used to have
Great, yeah.
dreams about
Still
that.
trees. Can you take a photo of this?
Yeah, I can pretend to sign it to you.
Yeah, there you go. Jerry, this is your books.
Gorgeous.
I did the vocal voices too.
Oh,
You did this one?
oh my
I
God!
didn't know you
It's
did
the
the
one that
first
had
one.
the one that had I did it with
Look at this, guys. Look how many signatures. We got like 20
Was it
signatures.
I did the
Legacy.
Venom one, the Venom verse.
In the first one? Oh,
This is the first one.
shoot. How did I not know that? I feel insane. That's crazy.
He's OG.
I was supposed to do the one with the blade, but I turned it down to do the other one with
So many
the girl
names
with the
on this.
venom.
No, this is
What
this.
is her name?
How did I not know you were in this one? I feel like such a jerk.
Oh, it should be in there.
This is the first one from
There's number
a
one,
year
right?
plus ago.
Which one is this one? This is
That's the first one. I think you did Legacy, right?
I did Legacy, yeah.
Okay. I saw one floating around. Yeah,
Can
I
you bring
saw
all the
some.
legacies? Can
I
you bring all
saw
the
the
legacies?
Legacy or something.
Can
And
you give me
I
some more
did,
bags and boards too,
If
please?
you got
Sorry.
we call it
Actually, legacy was here, right?
the Vixen stuff. I did that too.
Oh, you did
Yes.
the vixen.
Give me.
I've been working.
This one.
Thank
one
you.
put back. This says,
Yeah,
classic.
I'm just trying to find out if my work is in there so I can sign it. But I should just sign it.
The name.
You would think.
This is the one, the older one.
Oh, the very first one.
Yeah, this is the
This
very
one that
first
started everything.
Mhm.
She's
So-
there right there. Right? Is Regina Story in this?
one.
Yes, she is, right?
Was Regina in this one or the second one? I can't remember. Listen, time is an illusion.
Yeah.
Time is an illusion. And I have
forget this
ADHD.
one.
Oh.
That's what's work. I can't even remember names anymore. I know Karama did work in there.
Yeah, Karen was in there.
I was called
You
Karen.
probably you worked in the.
The one, well,
Back. Which one?
well, I know it was either that or for February for Black
I
History.
think, yes, I think it was Black History.
Right.
Yeah. That's right. You're right.
Yep. I did both.
Signatures. This is like you're running a couple of the art.
It was Dr. Nady, what's her name? Okafor?
Yes.
Yeah. I worked there. She and I did it together.
So Jerry Isaac's waiting outside. Okay. Hey, I'm gonna give it to. Can you hook this up? So one specific pens. That's for
For Darius?
yeah, that's for
He wants specific pens.
Oh, he
The
has
ones he
red
brought?
pens
It's in
over there.
Oh, they were in here?
Yeah.
No, they were in the other one.
Yeah. I handed those back to him because I thought he was done. Give me 1 minute.
Darius will bring you
Yeah.
his own supplies.
Yeah, right.
He's good like that. He's got your back.
The best. And he lives right there. By anyone, I think. Like a block away, I believe.
Dre said he's never seen a store that's clear.
Who said that?
Dre. Buzz. Like there's a floor.
Yeah, no, we've been Uncle Buzz, we've been literally for 2 months cleaning up the store, so we're back to normal now. You could see the floors.
Yeah, actually, last time I was here, it was kind of crazy too.
Was
Last
it?
time when me and Joe were here,
Yeah.
Joe and Orange.
Yeah.
You're still kind of reworking some stuff.
Oh, we went out there.
Like I know you rebuild or something, or taking some stuff, something
So-
down or replacing.
So 2 months ago, right? You couldn't walk in here. There was about almost about 800 boxes,
Oh my gosh.
like year high.
That's what was
and-
like stacked in there.
Yeah, from the COVID, we were like you couldn't turn over certain books.
Right. And that was before COVID. So it must have really
Sorry. We got a request for you to use those pens, please. Somewhere in the blank space, he asked.
to do,
Do you have anything else for me? If not, that's fine. I need to eat.
Where
well, there's a
now?
lot of food around here, but I don't know if you're into that. I don't know if you try to eat healthy or.
I'm gonna go home and see what my wife wants to do.
Where
Yeah,
now?
she found
Let me just check with him. that he does not-
Sorry, man.
Hmm? Oh yeah. There you
They
go.
did with the first 3 books, 10 pages each. Me and Jeffrey Thorne.
How was that?
It was cool. I mean, we wanted to do more, so we'll see what DC says. This is a funny story though, because someone on Twitter was saying that they needed a Vixen in their life. They said they picked the people that they wanted to draw the book and write it. So he said,
All the books behind it.
so Jeff was like, well, I'll let Chris Cross know about that. So finally he hit me up. I go, Oh, that's cool. And someone wants me to do a Vixen.
Let me get all these from there.
So I hit him
Number
up. I
one.
said, you know what? Let me just have BC see if they want to do it. So he goes,
That's awesome.
"You're not gonna do that, are you?" I said, "Be right back." So I literally hit him up. I hit up what was it, Andrew?
Oh yeah.
My brain's sorry. Andrew Marino.
Marino, yeah.
So I hit him
Yeah,
up.
I
I said, "Hey, me and
Okay.
Jeff were talking about wanting to do some Vixen stuff."
He
He goes,
Yes,
"Oh, cool.
Huh?
I'll be right back."
That's bananas.
Literally hits me back
No.
an hour later. Said, "Let's do it."
No,
So I go back and hit up Jeffrey right in front, right on Twitter, like he wants to do it. He's like, "Are you serious?" I said, "Yo, here's the message he sent me right here." He goes, "Did you really just hit them up saying?" He said, "I'm doing a bunch of other stuff right now as well. Get ready to do some Vixens too."
Yeah.
Because they want to do it. We want to do some really cool stuff with us. So bring the Global Guardians and the whole
I'll
bit.
call him.
Yeah.
Ooh,
That's great.
one more. My favorite cover. Yeah, one more.
Uh,
Oh my god. Gold.
oh,
I'm sorry.
oh.
I gotta try to buy this art.
It's
Cover.
gorgeous.
Oh my
All
god.
right. So I got something I need to do.
It's so fun.
He makes it. This
Yeah.
character, and you know what? Remember the young budding artist Elijah looked just like him, like a splitting image.
It's funny how the artists draw it themselves.
No, he was in black.
Oh, black.
Those are
I
Darius's.
could do it
Black,
right
black shirt. No, you know what? Do this.
Here's
Next one's
his
in
black.
black. Yeah.
Yeah, it's never happened.
Darius is
Very
very
specific.
specific. That's ours.
Well, I tried.
That's gonna make a very interesting cover. It says black sharpie.
Yeah.
Right?
That says blank space.
Okay. Well, apologize in advance.
Yeah, we're down to the wire. We're down to.
In the trade with you.
This is for
Buzz wants us to do a static book for him.
Okay.
this is for us though, right?
You did it. We're almost there.
Almost there. We're down to the wire.
Darius.
Did you find the truth?
The what? He's holding them all.
You too, right?
Yes. Should be 4 blanks. A Truth and Justice #1, and then a standard for Milestone.
I'm gonna rush it.
Oh, what am I
I think
saying?
we should have done all this while we were like setting up. Dilly
Black
Dally.
Sharpie.
Right, okay.
It's
Now
Darius
you have
again.
specifics.
Probably more.
Someone has phone on?
That was me. Probably her being like, "Are we eating dinner?"
She's signing.
Fine. She's not feeling very well, so I want to get home as soon as I can.
Just to be sure. There's no more information. Signed somewhere else.
These are all. Wow. All right. Gotcha.
Every time I see this picture, I see
This
him.
is Darius again.
It's raging.
It is, right?
100%
This is
raging.
on fire.
No doubt.
These are Darius's only ones.
No, there's more.
Okay.
There's one more going.
One day, I think she was even signing with you, and she was standing right here. And the whole wall was this book, and I said, "Wait a minute."
These are all ours.
Yeah. For real. I
I
mean,
said-
look at
I
it.
said, "Is it?" She goes, "Yep."
Yeah, all Darius. That's it. That's finished.
No, she denied it. She goes, "I don't know."
It has to be.
Yeah.
No one else has seen it. It's funny, you do work and you just kind of block and go to the next one, you know? You don't really think, like, oh, I did that.
I know. Sometimes I'll get the comps and I have to read it. I'm like, this really happened. I really did that.
How much research goes into writing? Because I know you have to have continuity, right? You have to actually pay respect to the previous
So I'm
stories, right?
decided these two.
I like homework.
Yeah.
I like
I think it's
homework.
all for us,
So
it's
I always
for-
tell people, give me as much research stuff as you want. But also you know, enough that it's informed, but also the rule is don't be completely beholden to everything that ever came before, because then you can't go forward. You can't do it. You know, some of these books have 80 years of continuity.
Yeah.
Like you can't be beholden to all of it. But I think that there's a core that's important to each character in each story that follows through. So you have to find that.
So are you handcuffed, or do they give you a little bit of latitude?
I mean,
Depends on the editor, right?
it depends on the property.
The office.
Yeah.
And how much power does the editor have?
Depends on the
Really?
company.
Depends on the property too.
Yes.
I can just grab
Yes. There are some where it's a lot less intense than others.
If they can both look at the camera for that 1 second, just so that somebody can take a selfie of themselves. With
Oh
the
heck
camera.
yeah! You wanna look at the camera real quick?
All right, I just
Thank
you
you.
know what? I like that.
Just
If you look at the camera, they want to take a social distance.
You have to
alright.
All right, just give us
Mask
like
off.
3 seconds of looking at the camera.
Yeah, so we'll look when you come back in. We'll stop.
Give him 10 seconds.
We'll get the delay. This is interesting. First, socially distant selfie.
All right, the time delay is gonna give her plenty of time.
There you go.
We good.
We good. We good.
Yeah.
You're welcome. Thank you.
That's Shalian, that's Shotokan expert right there.
Oh, that's awesome.
Us.
Can't see that.
I've never done that before.
That was fun.
That's a good one.
That
Only
was
during
good.
the pandemic.
Yeah. Interesting, and I wasn't even in the camera.
Yeah.
That's another thing too. I think that COVID is showing. It's like this kind of what do you call it? This lens. This what's the word I'm thinking of?
People are getting
Like
really.
this talisman to kind of show you what the nation really is and who people really are.
I definitely agree with
You know,
that. Yeah.
People like to blame. So I heard some people blame God for doing it. I say, look, you don't understand His ways. You don't understand why He do things. But I've seen the true standard of certain people that I didn't see before.
Right.
And people that are supposed to have you back, they disappear. And the people that's supposed to disappear wind up having you back. It's weird. So
Yeah.
I look at it like the stuff that happened, Trump coming into office, all that stuff had to happen because we need to see who we were.
Right.
And we know who we are now. And it ain't good. It still ain't good.
Well, hopefully that means that we'll improve.
Yeah, I can't believe how divided this country was.
Yeah, oh man.
Was,
I
it
couldn't
still
even-
is. It
Yeah.
always has been.
It's all
Now it's just
right?
been recorded.
I think I did it.
You did it. She did it.
I think I did it.
Nice.
Uh-oh.
She broke through.
Finish.
I think
High
it's
five.
good.
And then she's gonna come back with Nubia.
That's right.
We have 200 copies coming in.
Whew. I got you.
That's
I got you.
When is that?
Oh,
Is that
so
out
Oh
sorry.
no,
yet?
that's fine. That's fine.
Is that out yet? Nubia?
Not yet.
Uh,
October.
I think they're still drawing it, right?
Yes.
The artist.
Who's drawing it?
Alita Martinez.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she's real good. She's real good. Oh, and
We came up together. I mean, she was trying to get in. It was taking over now. It's awesome.
she's everywhere. She's a blessing. 100%. 100% a gift.
And love the way the workers are drawing, too.
She's
This you didn't
incredible.
Got one more.
I didn't know. Okay,
Oh
I'm
my
sorry.
God.
I'm sorry.
Oh.
Is my name in it?
Happy to
I
do
don't
it. I'm happy to do it. I've been where you are.
It
I
should
got
be
you.
able to.
You let me know when I'm broke through.
Know the deed.
Okay.
Hank, do you know if he did it?
Yeah, no,
Yeah, that's
legacy,
the one.
yeah. That's the one.
Well, I know they're different colors, but you can never know with these. I may not have done this one.
Oh no.
I didn't do this one. This
No, that's
this
not it.
one, I thought it was this one.
Yes, this one.
Okay.
Yeah, but
Legacy,
that one's different.
Yeah, but this.
That's not it. That's a
Is that
different
legacy?
one. No, that's the indigenous voices.
Oh my God. Oh wow.
I've not seen that in real life.
Oh, look at the artwork.
Real one.
They captured it.
I get so much
Incredible.
digital.
Look at that. It's hard to do, and then you could tell right away.
It's gorgeous. That's absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah, Viraji is so talented. Who's the artist for this?
I think there's a bunch of them in there.
Can you sign the rest in gold?
We got
one
gold.
right here for you.
We're done.
We
We
got
are
gold.
done.
Got one more.
One more.
Oh
all
my
right, all
God.
right, all right.
Are you printing these in the back room?
Yeah.
On the front room?
Where do you get them?
Yeah.
All right, this is it. You made it.
Oh my God. I'm so sorry for keeping you here.
No, 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 no.
We should have got these out of the way.
We did. We got all the children in the Adam Den.
That's true.
You know,
That's true.
we got it.
All right, guys.
Whew.
So Vita
did it.
has to leave. So Chris is still gonna be here. Gonna do a couple of sketches for us. Thank you so much to Vita
sorry.
again. She broke the record for most signings at Bulletproof. 15 signings. She's gonna come back in 3 months. October for Nubia #1. No, fine. Okay.
Maybe #1 October the 5th, 15th. I don't know. Time
Okay.
is a lie. I'll be
If it doesn't get delayed, right?
Oh, don't say that. Oh my goodness, no, please.
Who's
Thank you for having me.
No, thank you so much
They
for.
can delay as long as you get paid on time.
Yeah. Who has a better pay scale? Is it DC or Marvel?
Depends. Depends on
Yeah,
who you are.
What you
Who
negotiate?
treats the creators better? Are you
Depends.
allowed to say it? See, she's very politically correct.
Depends on who.
Well, it's true. It depends on who you're dealing with.
I can say with absolute 100% bald-faced honesty that the editors that I work with are amazing at both companies.
Okay.
I would not stay if the people that I worked with directly weren't amazing. So, shout out to all my editors. You're great.
I know at a certain point before all this craziness, the DC used to pay the creators more or better. They used to treat them better. Right? They used to, some of them would get I think medical and stuff.
Oh wow.
But I think now.
I guess if they sign
If they're exclusive, yeah.
Right.
I'm a free agent. I've never signed an exclusive.
Me either.
Ever since AT&T took over, it's changed.
Yeah,
Again,
a lot of people too.
Yeah, right?
And if you just start dropping, I'm like, whoa.
Yeah. My boss got fired from
Oh my God.
DC, yeah. Oof. Devastating. Vince Lothario, yeah. Not that guy. Yeah. Is that ours?
Thank you again for having me.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go get food.
Yes, of course.
I'm gonna pass out.
Yeah, I know. I'm so sorry. I apologize.
Thank you, Terry. You got my back.
What you get me, Vita?
What I get you?
What you get me?
What do you need?
Oh,
What are you buying? What are you selling?
what do you feel like eating? What's your,
If I get sushi, I'll send some more.
ooh, awesome.
I
Sign the
have
box.
vegetables in my fridge, so I think that's.
Yeah, I got a lot of veggies too. That I'm trying to figure out what to do with it.
There's I don't know if you do like what you like to cook, but Yotam Ottolenghi has a couple of incredible cookbooks, but a bunch of recipes for
I
free
do
online.
vegan, vegetarian. I do Korean. I do Chinese. I do soul food. I do French. I do all of this.
Check out Ottolenghi's. I'll text you a link.
Ah, that sounds familiar.
He's a pretty famous.
California?
No, he's an Israeli guy.
Okay, I'm thinking he has a. There's
He has
someone
a
who has a
couple of
book.
restaurants.
Yeah, I was thinking he has a book where he has a restaurant in California. So, but it sounds like the guy. I may be tripping.
No, it could be.
Yeah.
It's good stuff. So if you have lots of vegetables, that's what I suggest.
Okay.
Let me take
When
my
all
garbage out of
fails,
here.
roast them.
So it was lovely to see you again. Hopefully we'll do this again.
Yeah, definitely,
Definitely for the hardcover, right?
definitely.
Yes.
Hopefully, it's a big, coffee table.
It's gonna be a big guy. Oh, it's gotta. It's gonna be
Yeah.
6 issues. It's gonna be huge.
And then I got one for the milestone stuff. The milestone and Catch 'em All stuff coming out too.
Oh man.
So that's gonna be a compendium too. Me and Peter did. So that'd be cool.
Congratulations. That's awesome. Oh, what did I?
Just water.
Lovely to meet you.
Thank you
Get
so
easy,
much
get
for
on
coming. It
stage.
was great to meet you too.
Thank you. For
You're not taking the train, are
Lovely to
you?
meet you as well. No, I'm taking the bus.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I'm not taking the train. It's apparently fights are breaking out. So
Yeah.
be safe.
All right. Take it easy.
As always, thank you so much. And you
You're not fighting with me though.
You are the
I don't play that stuff.
Thank you so much. Sorry for keeping you here late.
Not at all. Not at all. Anytime. Be safe.
So, don't trust sushi in this heat. Well, if it's AC and they got refrigeration, I ain't tripping. But I would eat it there. You're right. Unless you got the cook stuff, Drink. But giant eat little Englishmen. Not anymore. I got too much of a belly, Buzz. No more Englishmen.
How many more days more? When you have minutes. Yeah. I think King had some behind the
So I don't like the taste of their faces. What are you doing, Bucks? What you up to? If you're still watching. instead of typing one line and tell me what you up to. See, people don't realize that a lot of comic artists are really good cooks. Jen was a good cook too. I used to go to his house all the time. And, back in the days when he would cook, cooking food, take me to certain Chinese restaurant spots. You get the real deal, not the stuff that they eat, and that's what they give to people. But yeah, we used to hang out all the time.
Creative side.
Yeah.
Creative
I mean,
side
you got to be able to cook for yourself anyway, especially if you're at home all the time and can't spend the money, keep going out there buying the same stuff all the time. You wind up doing it better anyway.
I just bought a steam oven. Steam oven is great, man.
Oh, steam oven. Because we like food, that's for sure.
Combination steam oven and like convection.
This is from Malcolm. One more from Malcolm.
Doesn't matter what.
Yeah. Almost missed that. Malcolm, this one's yours.
Oh, I think Alden bakes also. If I'm not mistaken. You bake, Buzz? Hit me back.
I know Buzz is from around here.
Yeah. I know this is high school.
Oh wow, nice.
Yeah. Me, Joe Illich.
Oh wow.
This guy named Cesar Tomate. We all. Well, I came from Coney Island to come see him in Manhattan. He used to go to school of art and design. I used to come by to come see them. And we were kind of hanging out during comic book day. They used to have a comic club every Friday, so I could draw with them. We just kept hanging out.
Buzz said he was supposed to stop by. I don't know. He never showed up.
He's cooking for his mom and dad, I think.
He's probably, cleaning up after the cat, cat litter.
Yeah, at least 40 years, Alden?
Buzz, man. I think who you know longer? Is it Chris Cross or me?
Interesting. It might have been the same space.
Same amount? Okay.
Probably. Buzz will figure.
Oh, it's longer. 36 years.
36, yeah. Wow. Since high school. Yeah.
Jesus. High school.
Yeah.
All right, then since Cross, okay. Terry, I'll get crackers, Terry.
Oh man, you didn't read this.
Which one? Which one? Whose is that? It's all right. Listen, we got too much things. We can't be, following instructions here. Yeah. So with a black marker, you want to do this is for the store. For the store. And then you just charge me afterwards.
Charge you?
Yeah, of course. Nothing's free.
That's for sure.
He just traveled 3-4 hours to get here. I appreciate you.
It was crazy. I do not want to go through that again.
You stop and enjoy the fight.
Tomorrow
It was like fun of me.
Tomorrow's our 100th auction, and one of these sketches will be in one of the special boxes.
Cool.
Nice.
Cool. So,
you want something? You want to find a Sharpie?
Yeah, it'd be good to have one of these.
Hey, let me get a Sharpie, but make sure it's a fresh.
Black Sharpie?
Yeah, black Sharpie, fresh
Here.
though. Is it fresh?
It works.
No, I need a fresh point.
Is it fresh? It doesn't work.
I need a fresher point. Ask
Something that's not
more sharper, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, ask him. Ask Noel. I'll take that too, though. Just in case. Good to have.
Yep.
You could do a static on it. Or you could put a milestone. Blood syndicate.
I'll figure something out.
Now look, it's an optical illusion. I'm the same height as Chris. What was the last signing you did here? About 2 years ago for the.
Yeah, I think I might have when Joe had me come down here.
Yeah.
That's probably the last
Yeah,
time.
thank you.
That's
Perfect.
No
Yeah,
problem.
there you go.
Here. This one's on the
Oh,
dollar
look,
side.
Valiant pen.
Cool.
There you go.
Thank you. One of these is on the dollar side, but there, just in case.
All right, John, I'm gonna give you some paperwork to sign. Okay. I'll be right back. I'm gonna give you some paperwork.
Okay. Let's see. What do I want to do already? Let's see. Gotta put me on the spot.
Just do it here.
Oh, yeah.
Done.
So what they gave you Icon a mask. So it's kind of weird that they gave him, didn't have a mask on him.
So you gotta sign here. So remember, you'll be using the so it says your portion. So you're gonna have to put your name. All right.
Collectors.
That's you.
Yeah.
That's all. I guess I can pay, right? Okay. Hey, can you cover the front? Yep. What's the beat?
I think it's a 12.
Correct.
Yeah, go ahead.
I support you. I said, he's smart.
Watch out, nose in there.
Thank you so much for everything. Always a pleasure. Thank you. That's how you're Shaolin. Yes. Shaolin. I love it. Everyone always says Shaolin first. It's Shaolin, but Shaolin is also fine.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. I think I just need to take my hand Shaolin. That's it. Even though I do wushu,
You're right about that. This is what makes it even work. Doing cheesy sketches, it's like coming out the way I want.
You need to find a pen?
Be good to have.
I
I
have
can play around with
I have
it.
a gel pen.
Probably it'll have to be a marker, something
A marker.
like a skinny marker or something like that. But I'll figure it out. I'll work it out.
You know what the address here? What is the address?
Was it 2718? Was it?
What's the address here? 27.
Yeah.
278.
I know I looked up 9 times to get in.
2178 North Street Avenue. Okay, Cherry, man.
What's the zip code?
11210.
11210.
That's it. Adam's gonna be the witness on a free comic show.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Nice. All right.
Nice, right?
Yeah.
Right here. You see it right here.
How long have you been a witness for?
Since yesterday.
Nice.
I'm lining them up.
Yeah, nice.
But thanks for doing this, man.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you for letting me do this.
No? First one, remember we talked about it?
Yeah.
Now, me and them are really good terms.
Nice.
So these are all done, right?
Yeah, those all done.
You randomize it. Okay, Randy, this is yours.
Alright, there you go.
You want some water?
Oh no.
You sure?
Yeah.
Take some water.
No. I'll hang out a little bit.
Yeah, there's a megathon this weekend. A lot of people canceled.
Yeah.
They're crazy going.
Oh, I went to Terrificon. That was pretty
Take it
That's
easy,
good.
Buzz.
I had nobody was wearing a mask.
Yeah, no one was wearing a mask.
Yes, Joe needs a haircut. I should have brought a Buzz. I should have brought some clippers with me.
What's up, Buzz?
Is that Uncle Buzz?
Yeah,
You're
it's
talking
Buzz.
about Joe needs a haircut.
Joe, you know what? I love Joe.
Yeah.
Joe's a, we know each other 30 years.
I wish I had brought some clippers with me last
Listen,
time.
Joe, I told Joe, I said, listen, man, you gotta trim it. Just don't cut it. Just trim it a little bit.
It's just like that professor that dressed really well, but decides I'm not cutting my hair.
Yeah. He's like that guy, Doc. He looks like Doc from Back to the Future, the black Doc.
Black Doc.
No, but the thing is, he looks so well distinguished with when he shaves.
Yeah.
He's a very well dresser.
Yeah.
He's like the best dressed person. But he even went to the black tie event or the red carpet event.
Yeah, so he took a picture with his woman. His wife.
That was the milestone movie. or something like that.
Some St. Louis, was it?
Yeah, it was a movie, but it was milestone movie.
There's some sort of I think he did a fan film. I think it was. The guy did.
Oh, it was a fan film, not a studio film.
No.
I know Joe spoke there.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow. That's crazy.
It could be better, but
No.
I like it.
understand the psycho clown in my head is not listening to you.
All right, Buzz.
He's probably gone now. I know he says he's cooking for his family. So.
Buzz, come by.
Yeah, actually, he was supposed to come by today. He missed it.
This is he's going to be here Saturday, right?
Yeah, he's gonna be here for the signing. That's gorgeous. Look at that. Oof. So this is gonna be in one of the mystery boxes for tomorrow's 100th auction. I can't believe it. It's been like a year and a half since we've been doing the auction. Remember the first one? You were here from the beginning.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Remember we were setting up here. We couldn't get the GoPro working. You would only set up on my personal, but not the business page. Remember that?
Now is it on the business page?
Yeah. But I can't hook it up to GoPro. I bought one, the new one.
Yeah.
We won't hook up. So you're gonna do any small shows? You're gonna avoid them altogether?
Well, I'm not. I don't know what I'm doing right now. I know I'm preparing for the future.
Right.
Because, like I said, I'm trying to get my own stuff together, which I'm almost finally finished.
Mm-hmm.
Took a long time to get there. A long time having to, life stuff and doing a lot of other work and stuff like that. But finally, I'm about to put some stuff together that's going to go to crowdfunding.
Right.
And then we'll see where it goes from there. I'm actually doing a couple of pitches for.
Is it Kickstarter?
Kickstarter. I know they got Zoop now. They got Indiegogo.
I
Me and my
Indiegogo
team will sit down and talk about it.
Yeah?
Because I have a company I'm trying to put together too. So probably be more of a studio for now. But
okay.
But work with my homeboys and see. We do the people
Can you
working with
sign
me.
gold?
Yeah. Working with my people. We'll talk about what the next plan will be. But definitely I want to be putting my own stuff out from here on in.
It's going to be creator owned?
Yep.
So, but it's going to be self-published?
No, I don't have that kind of money yet. I'm not making that Hank money yet.
Trust me.
So
you don't have that Hank bills. Hank kind of bills.
You know how that goes. More money, more bills.
Yeah. So, I just got bills and bills and bills.
Yeah.
No money.
So we'll see how it goes. I mean, it's something that's been in planning for a long time. So I just want to make sure it's right before I put it out. I don't want to put out any kind of anything that's ganky,
Yeah.
People saying I'm going to put all my time and energy for this particular book, and it's like, nah, it's a high concept. Definitely putting on everything that I've learned, put into those books.
Right.
And I've done putting together 13, maybe probably a little bit more page preview for Kickstarter to see it, make it or some particular crowdfunding service, see where it goes. Okay. And then we'll take it from there. If people buy into it and then allow me to be able to get it done, and I can pick a publisher. Okay. Put the bad boy out. Yeah.
You have is it written out or is it? Did you guys write the synopsis, the story?
Oh, everything is pretty much done. We just I just have to finish. I just have to get a colorist and a letterer, which is easy to find.
Nice.
Yeah, just have to pick them. Yeah. And it has to have a certain look to it. And I'm trying to tell a certain type of story, so it should be. If I do it right, it should be, my little niche of storytelling that's going to kind of be shared in some ways, and some places it'll probably go wherever they want to list it.
Right.
But definitely some of the stuff is kind of connected, so see how it goes. But it's time I put my own stuff out there.
Yeah, definitely. Well, you're like the OG of the community. You've been doing it for almost 30 years.
Yeah,
plus 30 plus, right?
Yeah.
Did you do anything prior to Milestone?
Well, not really. I did some small amateur stuff, but Milestone was the one that was the kicker.
Yeah, put you on the map.
Yeah, Brian David Marshall. Who?
Oh my God, he was my editor for my book, Horseman.
Yeah, when I was in high school,
he used to own.
Oh no, I know everything about the brother.
Magic.
Everything.
You know the what is that place in Manhattan? What was that place?
That's what he put it together.
Yeah.
I saw when he had the concert where he was talking about doing cars and stuff.
Right.
And then he put that together.
What was the name of the place? They used to play Magic there.
I keep thinking Magic. They were doing cars.
Yeah.
It was a Magic Gathering, but
Yeah, it was Magic. Yeah, he did all the card games.
right.
He was on the
But
13th floor or something.
but I'm trying to remember the name. But it started to become a franchise. The way I
Right.
saw it.
Right.
The way I saw it in different places.
Mhm.
So he was always ambitious like that. When I
Right.
first met him, I was in high school, coming out of Lincoln High School.
Wow, look at
Yeah, I was
Henry,
in,
I do have a booster seat.
I was in 12th grade, and I was kind of sketching around a lot. And there was this was he a science teacher? He was definitely teaching special ed though.
Yeah.
But that was his side gig. But he had a couple of classes named Sorensen. Sorensen, I think his name was. Came in his first name, but he kept saying, "I know this guy who's doing comic books. I think if I take you over there, I think you'll get a gig." And I'm like, "I'm only in 12th grade, man. Like, I had no concept of what that means." He said, "Oh, don't worry, we'll take you over there." It was in a place Avenue O. I think it was Avenue O. He had a house there.
Yeah.
And
In Brooklyn?
in Brooklyn.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And he drove me over there like it was like going off towards like the summer. It was the
Right.
summer. Like, I hadn't exactly gone into summer
Right.
school, but
Right.
he took me over there and he said, "I think you guys are gonna really not like really
Finish what, guys? Look at
you guys are gonna really do well together." So he took me over there, and inside the house was Peter Laird and Kevin Eastman.
Oh
that.
wow.
Are you serious?
No joke.
What,
He was
what
sitting
year
there.
was this?
This is 1986.
Oh my
Wow.
goodness.
Wow.
This is what Peter David?
This is way before that.
Peter Laird.
No,
Peter,
I mean,
Peter
Brian
Laird
Laird.
and Kevin
David
Eastman.
Marshall's
Kevin-
house?
We're talking about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Created a teenage.
Yeah, I know. But
Yeah,
this
but
is at David Marshall's house?
this is that there was a Brian, and I was like, he came in. He said that at that point he was publishing Lodestone Publishing,
Right.
doing the Thunder Age and stuff.
Right.
I was like, I have to meet the guy that got George Perez to do work for him. So we started chit chatting. I showed him
Who did George Perez work for who?
he did for Brian.
What?
Yeah, he did covers. He did an issue of Thunder Ages for him.
No, but Brian did Thunder Agents?
Yeah,
He was a publisher?
yeah,
What?
yes.
I never
That's
knew
what I'm
that.
saying. I was like, this guy was like 18 years old. He's about as old as I was. I'm like, how'd you get to do this stuff? You know, I was like,
Wow, I'm
okay.
impressed.
Yeah, so I was like, I got to keep in touch with this guy. So we've known each other since then.
That's crazy. Hold on.
I knew him before I met Buzz.
Wow.
So
Hey,
before you know it, he said I had a couple of stuff I was putting together. I was writing and drawing myself. So he's saying, "Well, you're kind of almost there, but I want to keep in touch with you because I know you're like right there. You're just about to hit it. And you know, if I have some stuff, I want to be able to throw it your way." And he kept me drawing. He had some ideas that he came together with, and then he threw it my way. We were kind of just drawing stuff, and he was getting himself letters. Gonna put it together in a book called "To Be Continued." There's gonna be a continued anthology, and then he told me about we were sitting down. We lost track of each other at one point, so I started working at Athlete's Foot, and this is when Gimbals went away and the ANS Plaza
Yeah.
was built up, and I was on the 6th floor, and on the same floor was Jim Hanley's Universe.
Yeah.
So I walked over there. I said, and I'm sitting there looking at him. He's at the register, but I didn't realize it was him because he had changed his hair and he had a mustache, and I totally didn't recognize. I said, "There's this guy named Brian Marshall. I used to know when I was in high school." He goes, "Cross?" I was like, "Brian?" We ran. It was like hugging each other. "What are you doing?" I said, "I work right down there." He said, "What?" He said, "Dude, we gotta talk." So
That's crazy.
we have been in touch ever since then.
Wow.
And now he's doing something. We're doing pop. What's the name of this? My brain is falling today. He put together a comic company that's going to be pushed by Doja coins or cryptocurrency.
NFT or NF. Yeah.
Yeah, some kind of it's like kind of NFT thing.
Yeah.
So I told him, if you need me help, you let me know.
Wow. The guy's brilliant, huh?
I kind of wanted to do the same thing, but I'm still trying to learn about it. A couple people hit me up wanting me to do art pieces for their thing, but I don't trust them because they keep wanting me to do stuff that's already sanctioned by DC and Marvel. I'm like, I know how they act like that. You're gonna be selling some stuff and you making $60,000, but they get none of that money. it's their stuff. I'm like, I'm not cool with that. So I'd rather do my own thing and see where that goes. But yeah, he's putting that together. At some particular point, I can't wait to see when he puts that stuff out. I know he talked about it in LinkedIn. As I saw a column on LinkedIn. So,
He's a moderator at like a pro events in Magic. So like when they televise, the World Championships, he's like the moderator. Like he's like the like the host or something. Guy, I mean,
he's busy. He's always trying to get his hands.
I'm very impressed. Neutral Ground, that's it.
Neutral Ground, that's it.
I can't remember your name. Yeah, that was the premier place. That was a premier place. Yeah. Let me give you some reference.
I'm just getting ideas.
Okay. Yeah, do one of each character. That'd be interesting. Well, you go right to marker, huh? No pencils.
Well, it's a good exercise.
Yeah. You like that guy Kim Gi-young?
Oh my God, yeah. That guy's awesome.
You bought an original from that guy. How much you pay?
2,000.
It was the ugliest.
That makes sense.
It was the ugliest page you ever bought. I mean, it was. I wouldn't give. It looks like a student.
He was Russian.
Yeah. He did it in a restaurant while eating.
Yeah.
How do you do a man's commission while eating in a restaurant for $2,000?
He's constantly drawing. Yeah, that guy.
He is a prodigy, though.
He's a prodigy, big time.
Yeah, that guy.
And I'm pretty sure he's got like an eidetic memory.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. And he does a lot of erotica.
Yeah, I've seen that too.
It's cool. I got that book. Oh my God.
Yeah.
I love that book.
He forbid his son from looking at his work. He said, because he knows he calls himself a pervert. He goes,
yeah,
I know I'm a pervert, so I don't want my son looking at my books, my work,
yeah.
because I don't want to freak him out. No, but this I like.
Or he'll catch up.
Yeah, no, I like his stuff that's more subtle.
Yeah, I love his book that he doodles in. Like,
yeah,
I'm like, oh my God,
so crazy.
It's like, I wish it was that.
Yeah, right. I would definitely.
Yeah. I wish I had that page.
Jim Lee's a big fan of this.
Yeah,
Jim Lee was like drooling over his work.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wonder. Brush pen boy.
I wonder why his stuff and Carl Kapinski or Carl, that other guy.
Kaponsky.
Yeah,
Kaponsky.
They look.
I follow him.
Their work looks
very similar. Yeah, I think they follow
similar.
each other. They follow each other. Yeah. He does. Kaponsky does a lot of. I think he's into cycling, so he does a lot of cycling drawings. You ever see that?
Yeah.
Beautiful. He does. He reminds me of Monet. The reason is, how not Monet.
Didn't he do the
Degas.
magic?
Remember the guy? He did like that. Remember the guy? The impressionist Degas, Edward Degas. So he used to do the ballerinas. So Kapolsky, I don't know if that's I'm butchering his name. Yeah, Kapinski, right? He does the cycling scene. Yeah. Gorgeous, man. Wow, he captures it. Yeah. Like a Degas used to capture the ballerinas.
Yeah. Yeah, Carl Kapinski did which one? Magic the Gathering cards, right? Like the first series or something. That's what I heard. There's so much depth in his work. I'm like, wow.
Yeah. No, actually, I contacted him to do a cover. He never even responded. He didn't even reply.
He probably didn't even know how to read.
Probably, yeah. I didn't see him do comic covers. He does a lot of magic covers.
He does some comic covers.
Have you seen it?
I've seen some. Yeah.
From who? Can you pull it up? I've never seen it.
I've seen it. You just gotta go up to him. At the show. You could have talked to him. Yeah.
Anybody reporting back from the MegaCon? Is it today or tomorrow? Today, right? Full day, right?
Don't know. I'm gonna look up the Kim Jong. What was his last name?
Jim.
Jung.
J-I-M or something like that.
G-I. Comic covers.
Man, I've had to read any of these comments. Let me go up and read some of these comments.
Girl, I remember that. Yeah. Wow, you did a wait.
So,
everything right?
Yeah.
You need anything?
No, we're good. Did you relieve him for lunch?
He's taking lunch here. That's the only reason I'm back here right now.
Where's it? No, cover him. So you gotta cover the customers.
I know that.
Just clean up a little more. Keep cleaning up because we have to remember free comic day. You gotta finish up.
Yep.
Think of an area that we have to improve.
Okay. Yeah.
The Hit Girl was the nicest one I thought.
Let me see.
Yeah,
He did a Hit Girl
Yeah, he did a Hit Girl.
for a store. Oh, he did Brickland. Wow, this guy. Yeah, very similar to a Kim Jong-gi, right? What is it, Kim Jong-gi or Kim Gi-young?
Kim Jong-ji.
Kim Jong-gi. Okay. That's crazy. But the thing is, you know what? People probably don't know who he is.
Yeah.
You know he was
No, that's Kim Jong-gi though. Not Kapowski.
No, that's Kim Jong-ji. No,
Oh, these are all Kim Jong-gi covers?
Called Kempinski? I don't think he did covers. I've never seen that.
Wow, that's crazy. Love that cover. Hit Girl. Oh man, that's him. Oh wow, look at that. Woo.
Yeah. Well, no joke.
Wow, man.
I see stuff like that. I just want to put my pen down.
He did a Wonder Woman? 49. What?
Mm-hmm.
I had no idea.
Are we still rolling?
Yeah,
Yeah?
definitely more. Yeah. He did a Flash. Is this the blank cover? Or?
Wow, that's awesome.
Oh, it's a number 33, 2011. 2011 Flash.
That's blank?
Yeah. No, it's printed.
Oh.
Flash and Batman. Look at that. Have you ever seen that?
Yeah, I know. I've seen some of the sketches he was doing, covers he was doing for other people that
Yeah.
were on the list.
I think he has like a protege. He brings shows and
Super Annie.
Yeah, and then
Super
they draw similar, right? Like similar.
Don't something.
I look at that brother's stuff sometimes.
Yeah.
The way he just he looks like he's just going into it fearlessly.
Yeah.
And if he messes up, you'll never know about it.
What's everyone saying?
No, just I think everybody kind of logged off.
Yeah. Nice.
Terry said she's gonna faint, Hank. She's starving.
Yeah, static stuff to do when I get home. So
Is there a Dwayne Pierce there? Get everybody from the list, right? There's not Dwayne Pierce?
Cool.
There's gonna be about 100 auctions. So some people want us to do the auction here. Because there's 100, you know?
Yeah.
That's where we started, right?
Yeah. I like it better down here than up there.
What do you think?
I think so.
You think like it's like a full circle?
Yeah. I like. What do you like better, up there or down here? I like down here better. I don't know.
It
why.
was easier.
Yeah, it was easy.
Yeah, it was easier.
And one up there was like, oh man. I don't know.
And then do a classic static.
The
Classic
white
static with
yeah. The hoodie.
with the Malcolm X
I was thinking about
hat.
that.
Yeah.
Annis. I remember that when I was a kid. Alexander's, Annis.
Oh man, they all went out of business.
Yeah.
Also
JCPenney's going
Corvettes. Remember Corvettes? That was before your time.
Yeah, that's before me.
for vests. Like all the sports department stores closing. Sports Authority.
Is Paragon still around?
Yeah,
I heard they're hurting though. They're around, but because they pay crazy rent.
Yeah,
They're
makes
like
sense.
they're
about
it's like
you?
2 levels, right?
They're about what, West 4th Street? No,
Yeah,
something
somewhere
like
around
that.
there. Yeah,
14th Street.
yeah, but they're huge, and during
They're
the
like 3
COVID,
floors.
during the COVID, they were hurting. Big
Yeah.
time.
There has to be like a crash or something going on that happened because who can afford all those damn rent and what's going on right now?
Well, hopefully they were doing well as far as
Online.
sales and stuff
Yeah.
like that. Amazon's
Killing it.
yeah, they're still killing it.
Now Amazon, you know what?
I just
If
ordered
they
from
pay
today.
taxes, I'd be okay
Yeah.
because they don't pay any taxes. I mean, how does Jeff Bezos make that $9 billion during the pandemic? Or 90 billion or 9 billion? Something he makes something insane.
There was he was I know he lost money when he had to give some of it to his wife.
Oh, he lost half. We didn't lose money.
But he lost interest. That's what he lost. She got what 60 billion.
Wow.
And he was at a 60 at that point, so
Right.
he lost that in 220. I think.
But you know what
220
though?
billion.
I respect her more because she's giving all
giving
her
it
money
away,
away. Yeah, that's the way to do it. She's
saying
more,
I'm not going to be able to do anything with all this money.
yeah, she's
I'm never
more-
going to spend
right.
it, so she gives it to
Yeah.
causes.
Nice.
And you don't see her like flaunting. You think you don't see her flaunting money.
Right.
You know what I mean? She's like she lives modestly. Probably more better than us, but modestly, right? But she's giving all the money away. That's the way to do it. Like
Beautiful.
Warren Buffett does that.
Right.
A lot of the guys do the right thing. But this guy Jeff Bezos,
I know there was when Australia was going through the whole
Yeah.
the forest fire thing,
Yeah.
Inferno, and
oh,
he only gave like $1 million.
he's an a-hole.
Like $1 million? I was like, dude, you could buy the freaking island.
You know what? Like years ago, 4 years ago, almost remember that.
And from Brazil, Brazil
Yeah.
wanted to.
Okay, but the thing is, he didn't give a penny. He didn't even donate anything. You know what I mean? Wouldn't it be a great marketing? Amazon saves Amazon. He gives $1 billion,
Exactly.
right? Wouldn't that be
Exactly.
great? Like,
Yep.
if everybody wins, right?
Yep.
He gave nothing. He
And-
didn't even mention it.
Nope.
Guy's an a-hole. I'm telling you, I can't stand people.
I always say to myself, if I was a billionaire, no one would know about it, and things would just be getting cleared up. You wouldn't even know why.
Yeah.
I'll be that kind of that angel investor, kind of flying
Yeah.
around, just anonymously doing things, and then just go on my way.
There is a guy like that.
Yeah.
There's a guy that gives to all the colleges like that, right? So he was a billionaire. But when he donates, he'll donate like $100 million here, $100 million, right? And he vows to have nothing when he dies. But he stays anonymous.
Mhm.
So the reason his name got exposed because
Because people don't know how to leave stuff alone.
no, I think somebody got sued. The college got sued for something.
His
And
name was kind of on
As one of the benefactors, they want to know what who was giving money to this college. That's why his name got exposed. But other than that, he stayed anonymous, and he's been giving away for 10 years, 10, 20 years. I mean, and, what a nice guy, right? What a great guy. He knows that with that kind of wealth, you have to share it with the
Well,
market.
it definitely should be helping people who really need it,
Yeah.
especially in certain areas. Like, I think that, of course, you live in urban areas.
Yeah.
What they're doing as far as their agendas to make sure it stays that way. So you need someone to come in and invest in certain areas so that people can have jobs and
Right.
be able to elevate their socioeconomic status. Someone's got to do it. I mean, even now it's like I have issues with Jay-Z from time to time, but him and Will Smith,
He's another buffoon.
yeah.
With that kind of money?
But he's doing this thing with real estate. Him and Will Smith, which I thought was really cool. That he's building like he bought like 160 houses or something like that between him and Will Smith, and he's giving people of color the opportunity to buy into those houses. So they come in to rent with the opportunity to own.
Okay.
So if after a certain amount of time they need more time. They'll work out so they get into a mortgage, or they give them a program to kind of buy into
Oh,
it.
okay. That's
So
fair.
if they move in, it's going to be the house that they continue. But if they can afford, hey, say a certain amount of time, you can move out, find some other place to go, put somebody else in it. But they're trying to spark
Okay.
people,
That's
people
fair.
of color to be able to own their own stuff.
So it's very favorable terms. Very favorable terms.
Right. So
Okay.
if you're not into it, then you're not trying to get it.
Yeah.
So people are making a little bit of money.
Yeah.
If you're able to buy into that particular property, it's yours.
Right.
But you're renting to own it.
I like that program.
And there's the person who wrote this. I think was it her that wrote the 1619 project, or was it a reporter thought that it was something that was destined to fail, something that was going to come back to bite them? And I was like, I think you need to read what they're trying to do.
Yeah.
It's one thing if they're just trying to gouge you and
Right.
try to take you, but it doesn't seem like they're trying to do. They literally are trying to honestly set this up.
Yeah.
So if they can pull it off, it's good.
And also, I have so much respect for LeBron.
LeBron.
He does more outside of basketball
Yeah.
than anybody else I know, because he's sending 100 kids to colleges
Yeah, he got school.
every year.
He built a school in Ohio.
Yeah.
And
I mean,
they're
you
going
know
through his school. I don't know if it's a charter school or private school,
Yeah.
or if it's kind of
Charter
some sort of a
school, yeah,
hybrid
yeah.
where it's public, but you have to sign in to get
Yeah.
in. It's kind of weird that way.
He even takes care of the family, so they're
They
taken care
eat
of.
well.
Yeah.
They have their own
Yeah.
uniforms.
Yeah. Less pressure.
Less
right?
pressure.
Yeah.
Yep.
But
So
that's what
people
they do.
know that when they come into a lunchroom and the people are feeding them food,
Yeah.
is not stuff that's just
Right.
out of cans
Yeah.
and stuff like that. They're eating well, so the inside the decor is not broken down and messed up, so they actually learn in a
Yes.
particular setting.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, he built a high standard.
exactly.
Yeah, I love that guy for that.
Let's see.
Do like all of them static, the old static, and then one blood syndicate if you can. Actually, what? Don't do this one. This one's damaged. Actually, you see this?
There's a print on it.
No, you see that?
I didn't
It's
see that.
bent.
It's got to be
He's
perfect.
gonna be
Yeah.
So 25 a pop. That's why I usually charge when I do
Yeah.
quick scan.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. What I was going to do.
It's a great show in Jersey. Maybe next year they're gonna reopen East Coast Comic Con. Do
Yeah.
that one.
Terrificon's great. I just came back from there.
Terrific Con, yeah, because he's in Jersey. It'll be easier for him.
Yeah.
Sometimes I do what do you call it? Philly Con too.
Philly Con is good too. Yeah, you should
Yeah.
do a lot of the black Comic Con. This is the best. You should do the
Schomburg.
best one. Schaumburg is the best one.
Yeah, I want to do Schaumburg.
Yeah, it's the best.
Right now, I'm trying to build up my store, so to speak.
Okay.
So when I go there, I have my good awnings and my good
Okay.
my good layouts and
Right.
presentations, and then be able to just bring that stuff in. And just so I mean, I had some of it about depleted, so I have
Okay.
to rebuild all that stuff.
You're gonna channel your inner buzz.
Yeah, I mean, you kind of have to, because I mean, I would go in kind of the first time I went and did it, it was
Yeah.
kind of like unprepared before.
Yeah.
And I still did well, but I was imagining how much better I could have done if I had really did the research and just kind of did it like a business, like a store,
Right.
So that's where I'm gonna go. I mean, he's been giving me pointers too, but definitely, it was definitely a thing I wanted to do.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to make sure when I go back into it that I'm there and I'm clear about what I do. Because usually if I'm doing like 2 or 3 shows, one of those things, like especially in Philly Con, like the last time I did, like I was just doing signings. I did like 2 G's a day.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. And that was when
This
it was
is
down.
Philly?
This Philly.
This is how many years ago?
This is what, about 2 years ago?
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Just before the pandemic?
Just before the pandemic.
Nice.
I mean, I was just doing signings, and then when I started doing actual sketches, of course.
Yeah.
And I set up so they could people. I mean, I didn't even have Cash App and all the other stuff. But I was
Right.
still making a little bit of cash.
Yeah.
So now that I have that stuff kind of set up, I can kind of do what they need me to do.
Yeah.
Some actual commissions and
Sure.
stuff. And they want to mail it to them or something like that. They just pay me right then and there through the
Right.
Cash App.
Right.
and I do a listing and say, okay, you pay this, this is what I got to send out to you.
Mhm.
So
Are you part of the comic group from Facebook, Comic Sketch Prices, something like that?
I'm too busy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a lot of people.
You gotta do open a shop, half comics and art, and the other half baking. Would they be having? Is it like that going to
Sometimes
work?
when my wife comes with me when I do some of the conventions,
Okay.
she's like, "Man, I should bring some pies or something." Like,
Yeah.
have
Yeah.
a little fridge on the side.
You know what? They sell.
Uh-huh.
You'd be surprised. They sell.
They would.
And then each one will come with an original sketch, right?
No.
Like you get like a whole pie.
Hey, you eat while you're there.
Yeah, right. There you
Drink some
go.
coffee. Yeah. Something full.
Yeah, they got it.
So Joe, man, what do you think? Not bad, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be a little better for Saturday. That side's gonna be all free comics, and the
Oh,
artist's gonna be
I
signing.
wish I was gonna be here.
Four artists. We have the 3 people from Conjury and one from one with Buzz.
What
Buzz.
are you doing tomorrow? Signing
Tomorrow we have the 100th auction. Buzz is gonna be here.
I
100th
thought
auction.
there was a signing with another guy.
Conjury is Saturday. Conjury is Saturday. Yeah, the free comic day.
Yeah,
free
yeah.
comic book.
What is he? What book is he doing?
Conjury. It's gonna be big, man.
Yeah, which one? My brother knows the guy.
Oh yeah. He's Brooklyn.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think Patrick Hickey.
Yeah.
Nice guy, very nice guy. He's a video gamer. Like he reviews video games and he wrote a book.
Oh, man.
Wrote many books.
Yeah,
like
he
the
said
bestseller.
he's coming for that signing.
Oh, yeah?
That's his friend, yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
So what's your background in schooling? You went to SVA?
Went to school for visual arts. For the most part, I'm self trained.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I use school of visual arts as a way to get in.
Right.
It just so happens that one of the well, that's when Brian was telling me that my house was literally down the street from where I was at School of Visual Arts. I mean, like up 3 blocks on the same on 23rd Street. It was in the loft space.
Is that a coincidence or was that on purpose?
It was a coincidence. I had no idea it was there.
Yeah. Okay.
So when he told me, he said, "There's these group of guys that's putting out these black comic books. So you should probably go check them out."
Okay.
So I said, "Well, who is he?" He said, "Dennis Cowan." I said, "Dennis Cowan's putting out his own books?" He said, "They put out a company." So he said the guy, the way he was saying, he said the person who was leading it, we used to work with Black Enterprise, and Dwayne McDuffie's going to be a part of it, and a couple of other people. So he said, "You should just go down there and check it out." So I said, he said, one of the characters named Brickhouse. I was like the song? I was like, yeah. I said, I'll never be doing anything like that. It was 5 years later. I've drawn 33 of those books, even reimagining the character. So never say never.
Never say never.
It's like when I laughed and I said, "Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles." There'll be nothing happened with that book.
Did you
years
see it
later?
Did you see it before it came out? Like stuff?
When they came out, they just had the first book out, the big book that they
Big
did,
format.
and they didn't. They were trying to come up with other books about it. I guess they were looking for a place to publish.
Yeah.
And they were talking to Brian about it. Maybe Brian was trying to get them to do it with him.
Okay.
That makes sense.
Oh, all right.
And they were shaking hands with him, and we sat down. We chit-chatted for a while, and they were walking out the door. And then we started talking, and then that was it. So next thing I know, there's a movie out. I'm like, okay.
You didn't get the first few books, the comics that they did? No.
I wish I had bought that book. It was right in front of me many times.
Right?
They said it was $300. And that's probably even now.
So the movie right after.
Definitely. But it took I guess they sold IP, and at that particular point, it was, just the name of it was kind of, it was like, and then there were other people trying to come up with the same type of books with different versions of it, and with like these really, really long titles and stuff like that. And I was like trying to buy off of them now. So before you're doing, cartoons and got T-shirts and stuff, I'm like, oh man. Oh man, it was Kevin Easton that bought metal.
Yeah, I know. But he had his the with the fake what's it, Julie Strain, is it?
Is that
One of the wife was always, but oh my god, oh, you just, because if you look at it in person, she has surgery, especially her boobs. Oh, so bad. I shouldn't say that. That's so personal.
okay? I don't know. Now I gotta know him.
I think I'm gonna put the cat.
So I'm gonna start calling you for events,
Okay.
and but but do the show, but also come prepared. Yeah. Concerto's house. Yep, the Mets won. I think we're 2 games over 500.
What is it?
Yankees, I don't know. I don't really
I
follow.
know they lost. They won the last games. I think.
They won 9 games. Yeah, they've
Yeah.
been playing better. The Mets lost like 10 games in a row.
They have come. What is it?
They were in a 10 500 first.
They had before.
To third now. They're behind Philly and Braves. Unbelievable. It's not over yet. I mean, some people come back here. You earn it. Walk 2 blocks. I was exhausted.
Time to get there. When I got off, I had to get off. Like maybe I take this to Notion, and I realized far away. It's not far to know yet. On comics,
Right.
that's way too far.
Yeah, that's way too. You're right. What do you?
I have to
Atlantic Avenue.
oh, probably get a C train or H.
I'll give it right. So at least half an hour to an hour. Yeah, you don't.
Say Uber. It's like
No. Would you Uber?
all right. The kind of status I have, my wife had, we share the same account.
Okay.
Like SUV, so
Oh. Guys, the sketch on the auction, and it'll be special boxes. Did you watch the new movie, Suicide Squad?
oh yeah.
Was it fun?
Good. It's cool.
Yeah, some people don't like it.
People, I don't know. People wonder why I bombed at the box office. Like, hello, pandemic.
Right.
You know,
I mean,
because
it's streaming, right?
it's streaming. So I mean, I'm sure they're making some money off
Yeah.
that. Same thing. Well, I haven't seen Black Widow yet either, but I'm sure it's the same thing with Black Widow. It's like,
That one
those-
got really mixed reviews though.
yeah. Like you better get used to that. You keep trying to force people into those small little cubicles, those theaters. Like, please remember that we're still going through a pandemic.
Yep, exactly. Yeah.
It's going to keep happening that way. But I think it's truly changed now. I mean, the fact that with the whole streaming thing, I think it's going to make them rethink how to, get content to people. It won't purely just be in the theaters anymore.
Yep.
Those billion-dollar movies may not happen the same way anymore.
Oh, okay. So we have a question. Darius Crosby was here before. He says, Mr. Chris Cross, how did you discover that you wanted to be an artist? Good question.
Well, you're getting deep. I guess you go all the way to the beginning. My parents are always kind of stooling and drawing and stuff anyway. So when I saw them doing it, I kind of wanted to do it too. And ever since kindergarten.
Right.
So I was kind of playing around drawing. Still remember this lion I drew at the score I bought. The little kitty lion.
Right.
And then I started looking at other stuff that, I started getting into comics and stuff like that when I was, 8 or 9. The first book I bought was Kill Raven, I think it was.
Kill Raven?
Kill Raven.
Wow, I remember that book.
And X-Men was X-Men 119.
Okay, that's John Byrne, right?
Yeah, John Byrne. So definitely I love the Fantastic Four. Still love the Fantastic Four. So I was getting stuff like that. So I started basically copying what I saw, and you doodle from that stuff, and you start getting into the lives of the characters and how people, and then eventually start breaking down how it's drawn. I used to try to copy all the panels and draw all the stuff that was in the panels, so kind of mimic that. And then before you know it, I kind of got the love for it. So when it was all said and done, I started trying to do my own stuff with some friends of mine.
Right.
We used to try to do our own comics.
Yeah.
Back in the days.
Wow.
And then they'll have their stuff, we'll have ours, and by the end of the year, we would try to see how many books we put together. And we would be on a race to see how many books we could do. So, just like trying to do our own monthly thing, which is darn near impossible.
Yeah.
So, it just kept carrying on. And I started getting better and better at it, and the people I was doing it with just stopped kind of doing it.
Right.
And I just continued to I would just stay in my room. My brain was firing off, kept drawing all this other stuff, creating stuff and writing stuff.
Right.
Before you know it, someone, one of my teachers saw me playing around with it and decided, she said, maybe you should go check out, see what it's like to go to some of these conventions and see what you can do. So the first convention I went to was in New York. And I think Mike Zeck was the first person I saw.
Oh, man. Was that the Great Eastern Con?
It was in Manhattan somewhere.
Penta Hotel?
It definitely was a hotel.
Yeah.
I can't. It's been so long ago. It's had to be like 1984.
Oh, that's the Phil Suling convention.
Probably
before Great Eastern.
It was definitely Manhattan.
Yeah. It was on the upper floor, right? Very high floor.
I can't remember. I'm telling you, it was so vague to me because I can't remember if I went into the ground floor, if I took an elevator or what. But it was fairly big from what I remember. And Marvel was there. Mike Zeck was on this side. There was an editor I was talking to that had a reputation of being kind of creepy.
Creepy. Okay.
Yeah, some of these guys back in the days, I mean, they didn't take themselves seriously. They would treat people like dirt. So he said something to me I didn't. And seeing where I came from, I had to make sure I didn't do anything because that's what they would expect it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, they were pressing the button?
He was saying some stuff that made me sound like I was a peon or something like that.
Oh, my God.
And as I was about to smack him, Mike said, come over here. Come over here, man. I want to see what you do. He said, I love the stuff that you're doing, man. Just keep it up. And he said, I think what you should do is go to...
So Mike saved his life?
Yeah. Yeah, big time. And I wasn't the only person that said that. As I went into the industry, he was still kind of there when I got in. He said, you're not the only person he did that to.
Mike said that?
Mike said that, and there was a couple people that said that also just around the industry. It's like he just doesn't, we used to call it, he didn't have the home training. So So he just said something, thought he could get away with it. So he was looking at the stuff. He said, just work on this, and when you get a chance, he said, here's Continuity Comics.
Mhm.
That's what Neil Adams will put out. Continuity.
Right.
He said you should go down there and show him what you do, and if you work with him, he'll probably keep you on staff or keep you in the background and help you work on your stuff so you can get bigger and better.
Wow.
And I said thank you. So
Mhm.
I just shook his hand, and then I went over and I made a phone call.
Yeah.
Phone calls, and I hit up not Neil, but there was a guy that was working at editor-in-chief at the company at the time.
Nice.
And I came down to come see him. He said, "You're almost there. You're almost there."
Neil came out.
He came by. I brought the portfolio, and he
Okay.
looked at the stuff. He said, "You're
Wow.
right there. It's
Okay.
right."
Nice.
He said, "You just got to do this, this, and that." And
Okay.
he broke it down.
Wow.
And a couple other people hit me. I think Rich Buckler.
Okay.
He got a hold of me. He wanted me to be a part of his guys, And I said,
okay.
you know what? I'm going to take a chance to say no, not because that I don't want to do it. I want to see if I could do it.
Right. Okay.
And he said, okay, I understand that. So he said, and at that time, I think Dennis Cowan was working with him.
Oh, wow.
And I didn't know that. So
Okay.
I probably could have met Dennis Cowan at that point.
Right.
So when it was all said and done, I think I got a small gig working with someone who was trying to put a small book together. And I kept using that as a way to keep putting my portfolio together. And then after that, eventually I got into Milestone. I slowly but surely worked towards that area.
So you went full circle.
I went to slow grind.
Yeah.
I mean, there was no internet then, so
Yeah.
you either had to call up or you had to,
Yeah.
send stuff in and hope
Right.
that you got the stuff back, or
Yeah.
Xerox everything is hopefully they'll hit you back.
Snail mail.
Snail mail.
There was no email.
Then you have to send in your whole portfolio
Right.
case,
Right.
and it'd be in this room full of portfolio cases.
Right.
I didn't even realize that until I went to go retrieve one of them one
Okay.
time. And then after a while, I mean, eventually I got into school of visual arts. I used school of visual arts as a way to pedal my way into getting into these comic book companies. Because sometimes they had people that was working there as professors.
Mm.
And I let them show me the way. Before I knew it, I was telling you, Brian Marshall was telling me about Milestone. I went there, showed my stuff, and got a gig when I got there. That was in '93.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it was a long way to get there, but you have to keep pressing.
Well, you did your way.
Yep. Now I'm pressing to get my own stuff done, so I'm kind of doing the long way through that also. So.
Well, your name alone is gonna.
Yeah. Definitely. So we'll see how it goes. Hopefully that answers your question.
Yeah.
But,
So Darius,
it takes a lot of work.
there you go. There's your answer. And a lot of budding artists out there.
And you'll be dealing with a lot of personalities, so have a rough skin.
Okay, there you go. Okay. Gorgeous. Look at that.
Make sure there's no.
Yeah, right? Yeah. That's the new thing now. Collectors, they gotta be like perfect,
Yep.
Because if it's got a scuff or like a spine is bent, they don't want it.
Yeah.
It's just come on.
It's always been like that.
Yeah. Oh, even back in the 90s, yeah.
Oh yeah. I remember one guy I signed something and there was a smudge on it, and I didn't even do it.
Yeah.
There was a smudge on it. He's like, "Oh, it's a fingerprint on it." I'm like, "Well, I signed it, so it's yours." He goes,
Right.
"Ugh, I don't even want it anymore." I was like, "Yo, get away from me." So some people out there kind of crazy. All right, let me stand for a minute.
I know, right? Staying in one position. How many hours you draw a day now?
Well, it's usually from the time I get up to the time it's over. But I get up and get my exercise in. I try to draw now every other 20 minutes.
Mm.
Sometimes I forget, but I make myself get back up to get it. You can't just sit down all day.
No.
You gotta shake the legs out.
Oh, no, definitely.
Yeah. I'm trying to figure out what to do now.
You want to do
Do a
something
brick house.
like the original static cover, maybe? Like a recreation.
We gotta do a brick house piece.
Okay.
Been a long time since I've drawn her.
All right. So the Darius who asked that question says thank you. He says, "Oi."
Hey, no problem.
I believe it's been 1993.
Yeah, I came out with Blood
Just
Syndicate
this cover,
3.
something similar like that. You know, like the original cover.
Yeah, the first book I did was Blood Syndicate 3.
Let me see.
And then I went from there to 5, and I was on there ever since then. I had the Boogeyman on the cover.
How you feel about the passing of Paul Leon?
That's really sad.
Yeah, man. He was young, right?
Very, it was 49, yeah.
Yeah. Was he ill? Was he sudden?
Yes, he had cancer.
Oh my God! Wow, he was a talent too. Actually, I gotta say, I don't know if he influenced you, but you have a similar style.
We bounce off each other because he came in. He was a little younger than me, but I think he was like 18 when he came in. I was like 23.
Yeah.
About maybe about 19, I think it was. Or 22, was it? I'm trying to remember what it was, but I saw the stuff he was doing. Dennis Conn was looking at it. He said, "You need to look at this other stuff." I said, "He did this?" He said, "This is Cuban guy, man."
Yeah.
He says, "Guy looks like a movie star because all he wants to do is draw comics."
Yeah.
He said, "I showed him Alex Toth
Yeah.
and a couple of like Doug Wilder and people like that." He said, "Stuff just blew up." And I said, "Yeah." They told me how they found him too. It was in a I forgot how he did it. Well, I was in a convention. He came in and sent him some stuff.
Wow, look at this. Your first.
I think he was one of
That's your first cover, right?
I didn't do the cover. I did the inside.
Inside, okay.
The first cover I did was
4?
5.
5. Okay, let's see.
That should have been with flashback screaming with everything kind of
This
exploding
one?
around her.
Is that it?
No, not that.
That's 4.
That's 4.
This is 5. 8. That's 8. That's
8.
your cover.
No, that's a ways. That's a ways down.
Okay. 7. That's you. That's your cover, right?
Yeah, I did that. That was the Demon Fox saga. Should be number 5.
5. 29. Yeah, I said 5. Let's see.
Because I actually signed it in the with the last thing I did with Anyone Comics. Someone brought one over.
Oh wow!
So I said, "Oh, cool! I'll sign that up." Sign
You
it.
did,
There you go.
Is it?
Right there.
Oh, okay. There you go.
Yeah, you hit it, didn't you?
Yeah, I thought I did.
Weird.
Here it is.
There you go.
That's a
the
nice
first one.
cover. Wow, strong. Look at the composition. Nice.
So that's what they saw. They're like, "Yeah, he's gonna do this book." I got that book because I did the. They asked me to do a Blood Syndicate card set,
right.
and it was supposed to be broken down to 9.
Yeah.
You put it together as a big poster.
Oh, it's like yeah.
So I did that, and I pencil and inked it. And when I brought it in, they're like, "Want to get paid?" I said, "Yes." So they gave me a check for it. The first check was $1,200.
Wow.
And I said, "Dude, I like this job." And then I did another card after for Aquamaria.
Yeah.
And then next thing I knew, they said, "Well, we're gonna give you a gig."
Yeah.
And I was in school of visual arts at the time too.
Yeah.
So they said I had to get that done while trying to get my college stuff done.
Yeah.
So they gave me the first book that I did, which was issue 3.
Yeah.
And then I got that done, and they said it's yours if you want it.
Okay.
So I
Wow.
said, okay.
Nice.
Yeah.
That was easy.
Yeah. No, it wasn't. But
Buzz said, "You guys still here?" He goes, "You guys look like Black Hornet and Quanto." You jerk. Buzz is such a jerk. Yeah, we gotta get this going. So I'll take you home. Give you a ride. Let me see with the A train and the C train. I used to take that every day to my school, Brooklyn Tech. I should put the camera right there. I'm gonna put the camera on your art. So it'll be cool. Look at that. There you go. Go off a little bit.
He messing around again.
He goes, now he figures it out. The man's been drunk for hours. No, he's been drunk for half an hour. He's been signing for an hour.
Exactly.
Remember, the fight on the train kept him from coming in on
Yes,
time.
that was ridiculous.
Yeah. Man, it took you about 3 hours to get here?
Yeah, it sure felt like it. I left at 2:35, and if I had gone, if everything went the way it was supposed to, I should have been here around 3:45.
Oh my God.
And by the time I got there, I got to World Trade Center around 3:03.
Yeah.
And I said, okay, it should be no issue from here. I should just go right on and get to the number 3 or number 5, and I'll be here in no time.
Mm-hmm.
Nope, that didn't work at all.
I think Buzz was at Continuity Studios for a while. I think when he started, right? Neil kind of
I
mentored him a
don't
little
know.
bit.
I know he had been hanging around Neil a lot back and forth, but I don't know if he actually was doing any work for him. He probably did. No, his hand's been in a lot of stuff. So I know he was doing stuff with Vampirella.
Oh, Harris. It's much
Harris,
later. That's 90s, yeah. 93.
And Caesar.
Yeah, Caesar. Oh my God. Yeah, I think what happened to Caesar? Did they have a falling out?
I don't know. I think, it might have been back and forth. I think things didn't go a certain way. They kind of dropped face for a bit, but they eventually kind of wrapped everything up. But he got married. He had kids. He moved to a couple places. He stayed with me for a bit, and then somebody that he was in love with, he moved in with him, got married to him. He's probably divorced again, knowing him. He's got a couple of kids, about 4 or 5 kids, I think. And he's still drawing. I still see him putting stuff up on Instagram. So I don't know if he's actually doing any comic stuff. Most of his stuff has been just illustration type stuff.
Oh, so Buzz said he worked with your boy Brian Marshall at Eternity Comics in 1986, inking Uriel.
Oh.
Actually, Uriel was supposed to work with us on The Horseman. Yeah, Uriel. Good guy, very talented.
Yeah, I haven't seen this stuff in a while, though.
The big thing with Uriel was that he did background and Buzz didn't. Buzz would never do background, so we used to get on him.
Well, he introduced me to a Ma Wing Sing, so then my stuff took a different turn.
Oh, so Buzz said he doesn't have good stories about Brian Marshall like you do, because Brian Marshall was the editor at Crusade also for She. Crusade Comics.
Yeah, he used to deal with Bill too.
Yeah, so he also edited my first book, which was The Horseman.
Uh-huh.
No, I never had a problem with him, but he never did anything. He contacted me twice, never corrected anything, but he got paid. He didn't do anything. We did everything, and he just okay, good. That was it. And then he got paid. He got probably paid more than us.
So that brother, he knew how to negotiate. That's his thing, man. His time negotiation.
Yeah.
He got people to do stuff, do work for him, and I guess I never really had any real issues with him, man. I mean,
Buzz said he had to threaten him to pay.
Oh yeah, well, that stinks. Buzz all threatened somebody.
Yeah, Terry. I think it's the heat. Terry said people are acting crazy.
Yeah, I think it is too.
Yeah.
They've been locked up too long.
Yeah.
Two sets of women fighting each other.
2 sets. They're all women.
All women. All women. One was like a mom too. It was going at it too.
I could imagine you.
The second one, the first one, the cops had to come by.
Oh my God.
We were set. They had to pull them out. Some people ran up. Some of the guys ran up. Was like, yo, stop that! It's too hot in here.
Yeah.
You know, so they pulled them out onto the platform. And then finally, the cops showed up and made them stop. We were sitting there, we were waiting.
Did they arrest anybody?
I don't know. I guess they just stopped them and tried to find out what the hell was happening. And then eventually, they just kind of said, I guess it was like, go your own way, just let it go. They were trying to explain what was happening.
Right.
And then finally, the doors closed. Went to the next stop and said, we have to let you out here because there's something wrong with the train. And I was like, are you kidding me?
Right.
So I had to run right after that. The number 2 showed up, which was going to be on the same track as a 5.
Right.
I don't know how they pulled that off.
Right.
But I was on the 2, and it wound up going to a place that I didn't recognize. So I rode back towards, was it Flatbush? No. Towards past Franklin Avenue. And then I ran to go get the 4 and the 5 over there. And then it just sat there. And then finally it got maybe a stop or so before we got to Flatbush, and it just stayed in between stations. I was just like, why are we not going anywhere? Why is this happening? Maybe we're not supposed to be here.
Right.
Maybe it's stopping me from going to some dangerous place. I don't know.
like Bulletproof in Flatbush.
Exactly. So I was like, okay. So he's gonna be ticked off, but I tried to get here. And I was very annoyed. I was like, look, this is ridiculous, yo. All this to try to sign some books is crazy.
Yeah, right? This is the occupational hazard of an artist.
It's crazy.
But I know you have to go, so let me know when you want to leave, right? You don't have to finish everything if you don't want.
I'll do one or 2 more, and then
Okay.
I get out your way.
Yeah. And then do a static if you can. Static. Can you do one like full body pose or half body pose?
Yeah, try.
Okay. I'm not familiar with this character.
That's the newer version of Brick House.
Brick House.
From
Okay.
Blood Syndicate.
Okay. Oh, she looks like a brick, a little like a
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah, she was supposed to be like a female thing, but she's made of bricks.
Okay, so this is the female version of Thing. Her name is Brick House.
Brick House, yeah, from
Brick
Blood
House.
Syndicate.
From Blood Syndicate. There you go. All right, we're gonna do 2 more.
Let's see.
If you could do like a recreation of the first cover, I think you can.
Oh, what? That?
No, static.
One that Dennis Cowan did?
Something similar like that.
That one or the one who's doing this?
You could do one each, like but put your spin on it.
Yeah.
Wait, isn't this Leon? John Leon?
Yeah.
Oh my God, beautiful! He's got such a clean lines.
This Messias was opened up.
You want a tissue?
Nah, it's just clogged. It's just can't breathe.
Actually, my wife had it bad. My wife had it bad, and like she will puff up, and like she can't even go outside. Right? She was so severe, but she cured it. She started to drink smoothies, and the main ingredient was organic ginger and beets, and what was the third one?
Well, I do a lot of smoothies like that too.
But you got to put organic ginger and beets.
Yeah.
Red beets.
Yeah, the actual root.
Yeah. It's really.
I do that, and I do. I even started doing a sea moss too. It's supposed to help, really help. Yeah. Costs a certain amount.
Oh, let me get that so you can stretch your legs. Yeah. I didn't realize that. Sorry about that. This is one. You can push that out.
Push it out.
Yeah. You gotta stretch it. Sorry about that. You know what? I wasn't thinking. Do it this way.
Anyway.
Like 7:30.
That time it's gonna be dark.
Yeah. But if I give you a ride to the 8 train. Oh, it's 8 o'clock. Yeah, let's make this the last one then. I think us talking kind of slowed you down a little bit. You were on a roll.
A friend of mine, his brother died.
Oh man, I'm so sorry.
He had type 1 diabetes,
Oof, that's serious. Runs in the family or?
kidney failure, COVID-19. MSRA, trachea leg cut off. Sheesh.
Jesus Christ. And COVID-19?
And COVID-19. That's why I have a little blood pressure thing, so I try to make sure I stay away from they say the immune system kind of gets compromised, so you want to make sure you need to take care of yourself.
Right.
So I don't play that.
Yeah. He predates Miles Morales. It's probably the original, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, Static doesn't get enough credit,
I'm sure he will soon, because I think they're talking about doing a movie with him.
Live action?
Live action.
Oh man, that's gonna be.
They've been playing that for a while.
So the IP is not owned by DC, right? It's not owned by Milestone.
I think it's a situation where they own it, but DC, I think DC bought some of the rights.
Oh, I see.
But they get a certain percentage. I'm not sure of the deal. I have to go through it.
You did a great job, by the way. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, right.
That was a lot.
That was.
Noel and I just checked. We spent about 400 $400 today, give or take.
Wow.
We think.
We sold or we brought in?
Signed.
Oh my god.
We believe. We could be a little wrong.
Yeah. No, it wasn't that much.
You don't think so? No. I'd say we were close.
Nah.
Plus,
No, there's books underneath.
all these whole stacks.
The bottom's like this. Vitas, right?
This,
Vitas.
this, and those. Plus everything for people.
Alright. Okay.
Yeah, I left down.
I love it. I love it already. Look at that. Yeah, just tell Noel to close up.
Yeah.
We'll finish now.
Yeah, we're gonna.
Turn off the audio from up here.
Yeah.
I just heard you tell me to close up.
Oh yeah. It's a long lag. So is this the first like a Zoom event or online event, because no fans, right?
What do you mean?
Like because you could interact with fans, but they're online.
DC has done a serious campaign with that.
Yeah.
Zoom, they did was WebEx.
Okay.
They did some stuff that went into some really well known like entertainment weekly. I think it was a couple other things. AV Club. We did Zoom videos over the situation. About 4 or 5 of them already.
Okay.
Especially when it comes to the statics though.
Mm-hmm.
They did Icon Rocket.
Right.
They should be doing hardware by now. They didn't do that already.
I'll do my best.
I'll get it.
Thanks, Randy. Randy was at the signing. He said he had a great time.
See, that's one we did too. The WonderCon.
Yeah.
Me,
Oh, okay.
Phil Lamar,
Okay.
Reggie Huddle.
Oh, Phil Lamar. You know, he does so many voices, that guy.
Yeah, he did the Santa cartoon, Static Shock.
Oh, he was the
He was the
voice.
voiceover, man.
Oh, my God.
And they did a trailer for Milestone Returns.
That would be bad.
Yeah, thanks so much. Have a good night. Just close up. Make sure. Can I get you tomorrow?
Yeah. Saturday. Tomorrow's the auction.
That's right.
All right.
Saturday is a free comic day.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
It'll be a fun day.
Oh, I'm not even looking forward to it. I'm already scared.
Yeah.
But we got all the work done.
Yeah, we're gonna have to clean a little bit more.
Yeah, but we did a great job though.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, wow. I mean, all of us were on the same page.
Yeah.
5 people.
In
Same
like
page.
2 hours,
Yeah.
we made this.
That was crazy.
How? Where are we even gonna put these books?
No, we're gonna leave it there for now. But Friday night, and then put them away.
Friday night.
Yeah.
Okay. That's
Friday night, and I'll have another tablecloth there, and it'll be behind the tablecloth. So after the event, we'll put it back up.
Okay.
Right?
We're gonna hide it like we do with cons.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Rotate them.
Yeah.
We'll rotate them.
All right.
Have a good night. Thank you so
I'll
much.
see you tomorrow.
Appreciate it. Thanks for coming in today.
Thank you.
Yeah, have a good night. Thank you so much. There you go.
Hey, do you have any trash? I'm gonna take it out now.
Okay.
It's Thursday.
Yeah. Nice. Yeah.
Not here.
I'll give it to someone. I'll be right back, all right? Thank you very much.
nice out as well. Kind of good. That's all walking out. Kind of loosen up, but. All right. Yeah. What? Cash at me.
All right, we're done, right?
Yeah.
Ah, what is it? All right, so let me.
You can always cash at me if you want.
No, I'll give you cash now. Okay. The last one. Wow, look at this, guys. I'm gonna end this show. Thank you so much for tuning in. I gotta take Crisscross home, or at least to the train station. It's far. Thank you so much. Tomorrow is our 100th auction. Tune in. All these will be in mystery boxes. All these will be in the mystery boxes, guys. And we're gonna have a lot of fun. Uncle Buzzy will be there co-hosting. So we're signing off. Have a great night, and we'll see you tomorrow at 7 for our 100th auction. Have a good night. Get home safe, guys.